Wait, oh, did it? Oh, it didn't do the. Why didn't it do my transition? What the hell? What? Hello. Sorry. Oh, usually I have like a little moment after I press the button where it does the whole transition animation. I don't know what the deal with that was. Hold on. I don't think I had the trailer playing either. Oh, sorry. Very unprepared. Lot going on. It is set to the right file. Hold on. Let me just like transition over to a different scene. Just to test. I'll dig out one of these ancient overlays. One sec. So transition. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, weird. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I don't think I hit the wrong button because I have a transition button on my Stream Deck. I mean, maybe that was it. Because I just pressed the button. I pressed the button in OBS right now. Let me try transitioning with the button. Yeah, now it's working. I mean, I don't think it worked when I tried it for the first time. Weird. Anyway, it's fine now, so who cares? Anyway, hello. We're back. Hi. We're playing some Final Fantasy VII Remake. And hi, Assassin. Thank you for the handshake. Hello. Hope you're doing well. And hi, Gal. Hi. Day's been an air day. Nothing special going on. No new games. No news. No new news except this joke. Tesla's been consuming a lot of gasoline recently. I guess that... I think that could qualify as both a joke and... Like, it is a joke. It's a joke, but it's also... It's a joke built on irony. Like, it's an ironic statement. Because, you know, haha. And I'm never 100% about irony, because people... Irony is definitely one of those words that people, like, misuse. But I admit myself that I never fully grasp the exact specifics of the definition. But yeah, that should be irony, right? Like a car that is supposed to, you know, be, you know, green, eco-friendly, electric car, getting, you know, firebombed, ergo, more gas being used, haha, ironic statement. So that probably qualifies as irony, but both would apply, I guess. But anyway, hi. I've got a garden update. I've got a garden update that is like mega hot off the presses. So hot off the presses, in fact, I haven't even had time to upload the pictures to Twitter yet. But I did a little bit of work today. Like, as I've said, you know, the first step of the garden is of the greenhouse is underway. Some of the like flagstones and sand for it are down, but not all of it. I have a picture of that. So I was out there today doing some the broccoli. Is it the lettuce, sorry. I've got a lot of plants, it gets confusing. But the lettuce needed to be repotted because it's gone way big. It's like it was at the point now where if it were allowed to grow in such a confined space for much longer, it would just die. Which is no good for it. I'm just checking that these images are okay to show. I think it should all be fine. Yeah, that's basically fine. Okay. Let me show you here. A lot of stuff arrived also. Like I said, the greenhouse proper has been here for a little bit, but the solar irrigation system plus a solar light bulb for going in there have arrived. I need to do some research. I'm looking into a good greenhouse thermometer as well, because you don't just want a thermometer that shows you the current temperature, because that information is only so useful. You want a thermometer that will show you like the recent highs and lows, so you can get an idea of what temperatures you get over the course of a day. But I was looking at some that like are Bluetooth enabled as well, which would be nice for like receiving alerts when it's too cold. Because right now, ideally I would like a paraffin heater rather than an electric one. But I've only got like electric heating solutions right now, so that's gonna have to go in, because we're at the point now where it's getting warmer, but it's all over the place. It's a little bit erratic. Going all in. Hi, Chrysanthemum. I am going all in. Like I grew a few plants last year, kind of casually, and you know planted them kind of too late into the year, but still got pretty good results out of it. But this year, starting from this year, everything is being planted at the correct time. And I've got the greenhouse, the solar irrigation set up, the automatic door window on the greenhouse for when it gets too hot. And yeah, I wasn't sure if this was the case, but it is, and it's going to be sick. The greenhouse itself has gutters, for catching the rain and diverting it as you do. But I'm going to feed that into the irrigation system. So some of the, a good deal of rainwater, whenever it comes, is going to be reclaimed into the, water tank or bucket or whatever ends up being used for the solar irrigation system, which will be pretty sick. I'll still probably need to, especially when it gets warmer and it doesn't rain as much, I'll need to add water to that manually. And the plants will need watering outside of just the irrigation system as well. But it's good because, no, don't go into rest mode, please. It's good because it's like drip feeding the plants water. If you just go at it with a watering can or what have you, the majority of that water is just going to go straight through. Like, because the soil will get just fully loaded with water and it won't be able to take any more. So a lot of the value of that is lost. But the way the solar irrigation system works, it's got little tubes that go into the soil and feed it directly and just drip feed it over a longer period. So the soil has, and the plant by extension, has more time to absorb the water and any nutrients rather than it just going straight through. So it's a bit more efficient. Planting for me is just throwing seeds and watering them, see if they grow or not. That's a valid way of doing it too. I mean, that's, like I say, that's what I did last year, and it got pretty decent results. But I do like this this gardening stuff, so I'm kind of going a bit hard on it and keeping track of dates of when everything's planted and when everything sprouts and what have you. And hi, Zoltaire. Here, just doing something real quick. No problem. And hello. But it's fun to go all in on it. Like a lot of the plants. Yeah, a lot of the plants are gonna. I'm gonna give proper plant feed to as well. Once they get a bit bigger, a lot of that is gonna just take the same stuff. The tomatoes especially are gonna have that. Like a lot of the plants are solidifying now. Someone who works for a gardener, do not say that to him. I mean, there's the way to do it right. Like the really right way to do it. He'll have a fit. I'm not even joking. I wouldn't blame him. There's a way to do it extremely right, and that's what I'm trying to go towards. But it's something you can do casually as more of a hobbyist thing. I mean, I am doing it as a hobby still. But there are degrees of how far you can go into it, I guess. But I'm sure there are people that are very passionate about it. But yeah, so the thing with tomatoes, right? How you treat the plant can have a very large impact on the resulting fruit, because tomatoes are a fruit. So, and what I'm going to do, what I think the plan is I'm going to maybe not split them in half, but there's going to be 2 separate batches with the tomatoes. So what you can do is you can leave the tomatoes to grow as they will naturally, and the plant will grow out into a bush, basically. And then because, and this is my vague understanding of it, because all the nutrients are spread thin throughout the plant, feeding into, more fruit, you end up with small tomatoes, which can be desirable. That's why I'm going to do some of those. But I'm also going to have some where they are, properly tended. And I'm going to, do the proper thing, cut some of the shoots. And what you do is you kind of grow it up to a certain size, and then it's going to have to be on a support structure as well, because that and the I think the peas and some of the other stuff are going to have physical support structures to grow up, which I'm going to sort out. But the tomatoes, if you prune them the right way and let them grow to a certain size, and then just have you have the same nutrients and the same energy going into the plant, but it's all being directed and focused into fewer fruit. So you get much bigger tomatoes. That's how you get bigger tomatoes. So I'm going to try and do that as well, which is going to be really interesting to see the differences between the 2 batches of tomato plants. So I'm looking forward to that. Someone who likes sharing their try-hard gardener plants so well, there's abundance of them. Oh yeah, it's the kind, you kind of get that with any hobby, I suppose. The people that are, you can go all the way into it, and that's completely fine. But the people that are really proud of how into it they are. It's like that one Smiling Friends bit. The guy at the gym who will come up to you unprompted and be like, "Oh, you're doing that wrong, by the way." Like, oh, if you want to, and just talk your ear off unprompted and undesired for God knows how long about how you should be doing. And this is how I do it, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. But it's my stream. I get to talk about whatever I want. I'm not walking up to you at the gym. You're walking up to me and sitting around me in a circle, listening to me talk about plants. Goal in life, I like pizza and I want to eat more of it. I find that agreeable. I've come to a similar conclusion in recent history. I also like pizza. I gotta try different types of pizzas because I've only really had veggie pizzas, which are very nice. But I would like to experience more pizza. But yeah, that's all that. But anyway, let me show you the pictures. So what we started off with today. Oh, that's a very big picture. Hold up. Pictures are always too big. The camera's too good. Here we are. But this is the iceberg lettuce as it was at the start of today, which is just way too much. Accurate's baking pizza arc. Yeah, just oh shit. I almost dropped my controller. It's fine. Like give me a couple of years on top of the greenhouse. I'll have like a proper pizza oven. I'll be flipping pizzas and making them with all the homemade ingredients. But yeah, for comparison, I've shown a lot of pictures of the iceberg lettuce because it's one of the first things to come in terms of growth, and it grew really, really, really quickly. Let me see if I can find any of these pictures. I know I'd be able to find them on the Discord. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, one of the reasons why I haven't put these on Twitter yet, and I was holding off on it, is because I'm gonna finally do it. I keep thinking I'm gonna do it, and I haven't done it yet. But I'm gonna try to make a different channel on the Discord, just for plant and greenhouse stuff because there's so much already, and there's gonna be a shitload more. Oh yeah, that's when the lettuce was a baby. I have this. This is when it was a baby, and this is only a few weeks ago. Like basically all the planting of everything was done within the last month. That was when it was like within a week, because that started growing really quickly. I think I have a newer picture. And yeah, this next picture was like a couple of days later. Because seriously, the iceberg lettuce grows so goddamn quick. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Zoltai. Yeah, it ended up like this. Well, it became that after like a couple of days after this picture. And then today it looked like this. It's grown very big. So that has all been separated out. And honestly, out of everything I've done with this whole gardening journey so far, this has been the most stressful thing. Because I repotted and replanted the some like gherkins and the gherkins and the tomato plants a couple of weeks ago. And that wasn't too bad because those were individual plants in each cell of the planters, right? So you kind of just take it out with the soil around it and put it in a new pot with more soil and, just fill it in proper and take it over. But you can see it's just completely overtaken the thing. So what I did here is, what you have to do is take out the entire cell worth of soil and plant and just kind of gently separate it, which is scary. I felt like, they look kind of rough after replanting, and hopefully, some of them might not recover. A lot of them will probably rebound because they're hardy enough. But it was stressful, and it was upsetting a little bit, honestly. I felt like I was tearing apart my children with my bare hands because I've watched these grow from nothing. But yeah, what it was is I would kind of try to roughly separate one cell's worth of dirt and plants and roots without destroying them, separate them into two, and then plant each half in its own pot. And now because of this, I have so little fucking space to work with now. Like the room where this stuff is kept is overflowing with greenery. But the greenhouse is getting built this weekend, and a lot of stuff is going to move out there. Not everything, but it's going to free things up and make it a lot more sensible. And I'll put pictures of that as well. Have you seen that Photoshop picture of a Twix bar split in two Only they have the inside be be ticks. Ugh. That exists, and the reaction to the post with memes of revenge, bleach, and the memes were justified. Yeah, that sounds horrific. Need an Accura's face with a pitchfork and farmer hat and a variant of the gamer emote that reads certified farmer / cultivator. I've had that exact thought. It would be very funny. Maybe I'll think about that, but it would be really funny. I need to do an art thing, and I need to do some video stuff. And oh god, I'll get into... we're going to have a big talking segment at the start today. I'm sorry. I have a lot of things I need to say. I've got some other topics that we'll save for when I'm playing the game in terms of general game news, because there are a few things. But yeah, this is really stressful because, you know, some of them probably aren't going to make it from this. And you kind of, you can see a lot of day by day, hour by hour movement in plants. Acris is a scarecrow. That'd be good. That would be good. Like I've noticed with the tomato plants, during the day, they have multiple, like, arms reaching out now, whatever you would call them. I'm not good at the terminology. They have shoots reaching out to the side with various leaves. But during the night, I've noticed when I go and check on them and see them during the night, the arms, the shoots kind of go up, almost like it's doing a praise the sun gesture, but maybe even going a little bit further, and then it comes back down during the day. It's interesting to see that kind of rhythm in the plants. I've said with the iceberg lettuce before, where that grows so fast day by day that I needed to keep rotating it so that it wouldn't just grow in one direction to the side. So yeah, that was kind of stressful, but a lot of that should be good, and there'll be more fresh lettuce planted as well. It's exciting. It is. It's really interesting to watch. Like, it's part of what I'm really enjoying about this whole gardening thing, is getting to see not just the process of growth in the long term, but kind of how much activity a plant actually goes through on a day-to-day basis. It's really interesting to observe. And as a bonus extra picture, here is the what is going to be the future site of the greenhouse, plus the site foreman Poppy. There she is, watching over construction. She seems like really interested in that spot. This is my dog Poppy, by the way, if you haven't seen her before. She's really interested in this spot because it's changed. Like, she's very used to her territory, and it's changed, so she's very focused on it. She is cute. Thank you. An eye tag. I'm just giving gardening updates. Acris Christ, he shows an image of his harem. I have said a lot of people and things are my wife. Over the years at this point. It's true, but I wouldn't take any of it back. I've got just so much love to give, you know? But yeah, this is where it's gonna be. Obviously this isn't done. I have all the like flagstones. There's more that are gonna go down. It's gonna be a 3x3. Filling in that empty gap there on the top right. But I need more sand and shit to go down there to support it. News: HP is interested in making a Steam OS handheld as the Windows experience sucks. That would be interesting. I mean, you'd think that would just be the Steam Deck, right? But I guess that would be different. I don't know. I know Steam OS is a thing that's coming, but I don't know too much about it. But I hope it'll be sick. So yeah, that extra space is going to get filled in with the sand, and then it's going to have the stones on it. Then that's going to function as the base, because that is properly flat and everything. The greenhouse is going to go on top of that, and then everything's going to go inside it. But that's where it's going to be, and I'll update you more on that as it gets constructed, and maybe you'll see more of Foreman Poppy. I don't know. Anyway, I'll put those away. But those are my pictures from today. I'll probably put them on Twitter later as well. But yeah, it's very exciting times. Like I say, I'm just loving the whole process. It's very fun because it's a bit of work, but it's really not that much. Like, obviously setting up the greenhouse, getting that constructed, that's a lot. But, you know, a lot of plants can be kind of hands-off. I need to do my research. Like I say, some things are going to go on, what would you even call it, like trellises, support structures, to grow up, and the gherkins, the cucumbers, etc., they grow above ground. But if I just do that, they will, bugs and shit will get to them and they'll rot, and that's no good. So they need to kind of be on the soil, but then kind of buried in wood chips or something like that. So I got to do all that. But the day-to-day is fairly chill. Like, I spent like half an hour just repotting all the iceberg lettuce today, and then that's done. It's just a little job to take care of, a day-by-day thing. I think actors should show more images of dog. I would like to. I will make an effort to, because my dog is very cute. My girl Poppy, she's very cute, and she's a little gremlin, and I love her very much. I guess the thing with because usually I would love to do the Caleb dog cam like he does, but usually, like at the time, earlier in the day, usually she is chilling with me, and that would work. But she's not around this time. She's off elsewhere, chilling, and then ultimately getting more sleep because I stream later in the day. But definitely more dog pics. I will absolutely endeavor to do that because she's very cute. I'm not even gonna be humble about it. She's an extremely cute dog. And yeah, HP makes printers with subscriptions that are unnecessary to the highest degree. Yeah, the John Deere of the printer world. No longer interested in the HP handheld. Oh, that would be a pain in the ass. I could almost imagine the HP handheld where it's got its own little OS, but then it's got like ink cartridges in the back and it's got a little printer. Like how with I don't remember which consoles did it, but like some of the like the Game Boys and what have you had a shitload of peripherals, and there was some way you could print pictures. I'm thinking something like that. Like you print out a little Polaroid form factor-esque image of whatever you're trying to print out of a shitty little handheld. That would be funny. It's got like a roll of papers, like it's a receipt printing device. Fun fact, SteamOS doesn't have printer drivers. Really? Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense, because who really uses a printer anymore? It's kind of all digital. If you're going to do something like that and, step away from the main line, like the Windows, Mac OS style, make it lightweight, remove unnecessary, obsolete chaff, particularly if you might have it on handhelds. But yeah, that's everything I wanted to say about the garden situation, I think, which is all looking very good. And yeah, I've like I said, I've got the irrigation system. I haven't taken a picture of it, but I will when I'm like setting up and when it's up and running. I will absolutely show you that shit, because just the idea of having an environment where I'm using some kind of logistical system to manage the resources inside, it's itching the factory game part of my brain. So I'm very excited to have that running. It's gonna be sick as fuck, dude. So you'll definitely get to see that, and I'll see if I can catch some dog pics along the way. But anyway, believe it or not, this isn't a stream about gardening. It's a stream about playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. So let's hop in. Yes. But yeah, where we left off, I was having a rough time. It was also way too hot. I've got my AC now, so I'm more tolerant of that. I might just need to stick the pipe out the window and turn it on if it gets too hot again. But it's been pretty chill today. Like I said, the weather's kind of all over the place right now. We'll get like a hot day, and then it'll be cold for a while. Which is why the plants can't just go outside. Like, some of them, when the weather improves... sorry, I'm talking about the greenhouse again. Yeah, when the weather improves, some of the plants will just be able to sit outside for a bit, which will help with space, but just not right now. There is... I don't think there's any frost forecast, but if there were frost and the plants were outside, that would be the fucking end of it. At least for any plants I put out there. That would be bad. That's why I want that thermometer as well, so I can just get an alert if it's too cold, and I can take care of it. Who's the real villain of FF7? Sephiroth, Jenova, or Hojo? I guess you could definitely have an in-depth and interesting discussion about the nature of evil and villainy within that context. Because Jenova... I've said this before, Jenova in the original story doesn't really have much in the way of agency, at least not that we can really tell. Like, I don't know, maybe she's acting through Sephiroth and the various, Genovas that we fight through the course of the game, but there's very little in the way of will or agency. So it's hard to kind of call her evil, It's weird, right? Because Jenova doesn't get that much opportunity to be fleshed out. She's kind of just a conduit for Sephiroth to do things. But she's humanoid. Like, when we see her in the Nibelheim reactor, she just looks like a weird, slightly alien, like a Star Trek alien, where they're effectively human. So, being effectively human, you'd expect her to have, like, at least a human level of intelligence and the ability to interact with humans and on a level that, they can kind of connect and relate and understand each other, even if she's going to be evil. But she never really gets the chance to do that. She, gets her head absorbed by Sephiroth or whatever happened. So it's hard to call that evil, Like, if you're out on the savannah and you get hunted down by a lion, could you say that lion is evil? Because Jenova, presumably, is just a kind of life form that sustains itself off of planet energy. Like, she's a predator to living planets like this one. And, we don't go out there preventing the course of nature from taking place just because, the cute animals get hurt and killed and eaten. Because that's the course of life. That's the circle of life. Predator eats prey and stuff like that. So for me, unless we get more depth on Jenova, potentially as an individual showing some kind of will or agency, then I would say she's the least evil out of the three, right? And yeah, Sephiroth used to be a hero. We'll get to that. We're going to go through all three. Sometimes I want to print stuff just to make sure the literal kilos of paper slowly gets used up. I guess, but that's almost kind of like a sunk cost situation, right? Like, if it's just to use the paper because you've got it. But, in the modern era and in the future, there'll be less and less need for it. Remember, no amount of encryption is going to protect secrets from that random guy, some important guy added to the group chat when drunk. Yep, in any cybersecurity context, a human element is likely to be the weakest link. That's why no cybersecurity solution is infallible, because there'll always be people who have to interact with it, So yeah, Jenova I would put on the low end of evil. Like, she's doing things that harm us and that could be perceived by us as evil because of the effects they have on us. But really, it's just kind of natural life cycle and cosmic nature. So I can't really blame her that much unless we get more info. Sephiroth, yeah, used to be a hero and definitely was put into a bad situation, not of his own will or action, He was just kind of fucked from the start by being a fucked up half-alien genetic experiment and being left in the dark about that and probably not being raised as well as possible. The, like, bad upbringing, I would say, is a part of it, and then he just went crazy. And obviously, you can plead the fifth all you like, but he did evil things where he, again, maybe doesn't have the best social skills, didn't have the best upbringing to prepare him for his life. I don't know if anyone could give him the upbringing he would need for his life in particular, but he went and did all the things he did, crazy or otherwise, with the context of having lived as a human being on this planet for most of his life, and he still went and did those things. So it's more evil, but it's not like he's not evil just because, or evil because he loves it. He's in a bad situation and does fucked up things and is ultimately a bastard. I would still, like, clearly put him in the area of evil, far away from Jenova. But it's slightly more sympathetic, I guess. Actual thing that happened and ended up in the news. I wouldn't be surprised. I would expect there would be hundreds of such cases of the human element getting in the way. Random guy ended up being a journalist. Secrets were war plans, and the group chat was White House related. Oh, God. Yeah, just, security breaches and issues like that can happen on any level. You just hope that they don't. But they do, because humans are stupid. And then Hojo. Yeah, Hojo's just a fucking piece of shit. He's on the far end of the scale of just being a piece of shit. You know, he can say, like, oh, it's all for science, but he's a sociopath. He has lived as a human being for his entire life, unlike Sephiroth, who, you know, has his fucked up origins, and still has no empathy and is willing to use and abuse people and see them as objects. Like, he doesn't even relate to other people as a human being, and does incredibly fucked up shit, causes all of the fucked up, you know, is basically the reason for the fucked up circumstances that lead to Sephiroth being fucked up. So, yeah, you know, and I presumably the planet would have had shit under control if Jenova had just been left as is, you would hope. So yeah, he's extremely evil, and he allows the other characters we're talking about here to either, you know, end up hurt so badly and affected so badly they end up being / doing evil, or, you know, kind of just puts Jenova in a situation where she can do harm again. Which is not good. Yeah, fuck Hojo. That's the moral of the story. Fuck Hojo. Don't be an immoral scientist. Be a moral scientist. Thank you for the coolant, gal. 1 sec. Minus Jenova, Hojo would still find his way. Yeah. He would still be trying to do, like, his ancient breeding program. Trying to, you know, add ancient DNA to the gene pool and make his own creatures and shit like that. It just so happened that Hojo got his hands on perhaps the most dangerous thing he could have possibly gotten his hands on, that being Jenova. But, you know, Jenova didn't cause Hojo to be fucked up and evil. He just is. And he took the opportunity to do evil shit. So he's the biggest bastard. Hojo's the real villain. Weren't for him, most of the bullshit wouldn't happen. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, Sephiroth, I mean, probably wouldn't have been born. But, you know, in theory, if there were if you know, Sephiroth had still been created and there was a more moral scientist at the helm, he might have had a good upbringing and wouldn't have gone fucking insane when he learned the full truth of his, you know, his birth and all that. And, you know, just a lot of other evil shit wouldn't happen. Yeah, fuck Hojo is the moral of the story. But right, where we left off, we had just talked to Sam, and we need to go do another quest for him. Yeah, another reason I was pissed off is I didn't get the dress for Cloud that I want, because it's dependent on a bunch of random bullshit that you would never know affects what side quests you get. And one of the side quests we would have fucking gotten was gonna be a Gundam reference, at least in its name. But it's like the name, I can't remember what the name was, but it was a reference to Char's counterattack, which is banger, by the way. Should watch it again, it has been a while. But, yeah, we missed out on that, which is a shame. I guess they want you to do multiple playthroughs, but it kind of makes me want to do multiple playthroughs less. Because with the way the side quests have been up to this point, I probably just wouldn't do any of them again. Because, like, they're fine. They're okay. They're not as good as, like, Yakuza sub-stories. Certainly not Yakuza 6 sub-stories. But, you know, they're a reason to go and do some interesting, sometimes, combat encounters. But nah, the ones here have been particularly bad. But even then, you know, they're fine, but I wouldn't do them again. They're just like, you're helping some random NPC with some random bullshit, and it's not all that interesting, really. So we have to do something at the Coliseum? What are we doing? Yeah, it does not make me want to do a second playthrough more. Attack of Nerd Evil. Yeah, Sam asked Cloud to go to the Coliseum. This apparently will help save Tifa. We don't have more intel than that. Do we have any upgrade points for our sword or anything? Because we don't have Aerith with us right now. No, I have 2. Okay. Alright, let's get down there then. There we go. Yeah, there has been a little bit of game news that I'll try to get out interspersed with things actually happening in the game. I guess first things first, the Monster Hunter Wilds title update stuff, which is pretty much what I was expecting. I was maybe expecting more than one. I thought they were maybe going to move away from the style of Arch-Tempered monsters from World, which is fine. I don't think I ever did any of them. But I thought, since they said it was going to be like another level of difficulty, I thought maybe they'd have an Arch-Tempered system. for a lot of monsters, but no, it's just Arch-Tempered Raydao, which is good. I'm looking forward to that. The Gathering Herb looks really good. Got an event coming up. Lagiacrus is confirmed. I knew Lagiacrus was going to be confirmed. I mean, there's many ways to know, right? I can kind of talk more about leak stuff now, because Lagiacrus is one of the monsters I've known about from the leaks. And Lagiacrus plus another monster that I won't name were, yeah, let's do the special match. I gotta play the game while I yap. I gotta develop that skill. Yeah, Lagiacrus was cut. And Lagiacrus was originally going to be in World as well, but he ended up, like, cut permanently, which I realize now is more of the reason why people were kind of hungry for Lagiacrus to make a comeback, because we missed out on him in World. But, outside of just the leaks revealing that Lagi was going to be in the game, there are a couple other things in game as well. I guess we're kind of at the point where I'm gonna lift my own personal spoiler embargo on Wilds now, because of some of the stuff that they showed and that is coming with the title update. So the final boss, Zoshia, is finally gonna be. Oh, you probably need to be iced. I don't have magic on Cloud. Oh no. You haven't been scanned. It's just regular ass bombs. They might just try and explode on me, so I might be all right. It's probably not going to be that easy, though. Yeah, it's not a good build for this. But yeah, the final boss, or the main boss, I guess, of Wild, Zoshia, you can't rematch him in the base game. Like, you fight him once, and that's it. But they're adding the rematch and Zoshia's weapons and armor, which also weren't in, as part of the title update. And that's going to be great, because the gear all looks good, and it's a fucking sick-ass, like, fight. And I guess I'll mention his deal a little bit. Like I said, I'm lifting my embargo, so you're gonna have to plug your ears if you don't want to be spoiled on Wild things. But the fact that, like, Zoshi is so fucking cool, and I loved the fight with him. Like, it's fun mechanically. It's like I'm okay with Xenojiva. That was fine. But I feel like Zoshi is just way better. Like, it got a lot more going on, and isn't quite as big, so it's easier to hit more of his parts. But the whole deal with Zoshia, and kind of the main crux of the plot in general, is that there was an ancient society, and they made artificial dragons, and the equal dragon weapon, ancient lore, actually came back, and they did shit with it. And basically, maybe, Zoshia... It's kind of... They split the idea of the equal dragon weapon, that being an artificial, man-made dragon made to rival the black dragons. They kind of split that concept into Arkveld and the other Guardian monsters. There are others. There's Guardian de Shuguma, Guardian Odogara, Guardian Ebony Odgaran, and Guardian Fulga Anjanath. And Arkveld himself is a Guardian, the one that we spend most of the plot pursuing. But Zoshia, like, they're artificial dragons, artificial wyverns. You know, they're designed to fulfill tasks and presumably to fight in the war against the Black Dragons in ancient times. But Zoshia is the ultimate weapon. Zoshia is an artificial Black Dragon. And he's got, like, he starts out white and all angelic, but then parts of him transform into, like, full Black Dragon appearance, and he gets, like, Fatalis-looking head and eyes, but it's all weird and fucked up. And he's got a lot of, like, moves, like, that are imitations of Black Dragon movesets, and, like, big bad shit movesets. Like, there's a video on it that I haven't watched, but he's got some, like, Fatalis and Elatrion shit going on. They finally did that. It's an insane fight when he can kind of switch between these two modes. And I'm looking forward to having him back, because a lot of his gear seems to have similar stuff. What we saw in the trailer, the Palico, I should be fighting. Sorry, I'll finish this thought and then read this. I gotta synergize between yapping and gaming. I'm bad at that. But the Palico set seems to actually transform from, like, an eyes closed, like, marble angel statue to, like, the eyes opening and bleeding, like, black goo and shit like that. It looks really cool. And I hope to see more of that in the, like, main armor and weapons. But yeah, really hope to fight again. It's coming. It's coming. That's what they announced today. I don't know if you've seen, but they announced the new title update and what's going to be in it. Because we knew there was going to be Mizutsune. Hold on. Let me read this and then we'll fight. Inflicting so much damage while they're using fire-based attacks makes them more susceptible to staggering, but striking them while they're under the effects of Inflame will cause them to swell up more quickly. So don't hit them when they're inflamed, but hit them when they're doing other attacks. Okay. And not actually weak to ice, which is a surprise. Knock them down or stagger them to reduce the swelling by 1 level. Okay. You can prevent them from blowing up like that. Yeah, Fireball. Like, when they're doing Fireball, we want to hit them. Or using that attack. Yeah, that does way more damage, and we get pressured. I'm losing a lot of health, though. But yeah, you gotta take advantage of their weaknesses, I see. Or of their openings, effectively. Okay, I'm gonna try and stay alive and use a heal on myself. So don't hit him while he's inflamed. But yeah, so Mizutsune, we're getting Lagiacrus coming back, who's a fan favorite, like I said, and was gonna be in World, but was cut. Okay, I can heal now, thank God. So there's that, there's the Gathering Hub, which looks really good. We're getting Arch-Tempered Raydao, which is even harder than Tempered Raydao. Nope, not inflame. No, don't make him do that. Yeah, now he swelled. I think he swelled because I hit him then, probably. But when he's doing this, I can go in. That's it, we take advantage of the pressure. And yeah, like, some other stuff as well, like being able to customize Alma, get new glasses for her, stuff like that, which is nice. And we're getting, as with the Arch-Tempered monsters in World, the Arch-Tempered monsters give you a new armor set. Too, because high rank has, oh god, alpha and beta armors, but you get the gamma. Yeah, you get the gamma set for doing the Arch-Tempered, which has its own appearance and unique effects. Yeah, I'm gonna need to heal myself. Yeah, go ahead, high potion. There we go. We've got him, we might as well use him. I can't feel bad about it. There we go. Probably some other stuff that I'm forgetting right now. Oh. But yeah, from what I've heard, Lagiacrus was originally cut from the game, or at least cut from the original release of the game, because they were struggling with, like, physics stuff related to him, because he's a Leviathan, he's got the same skeleton as Mizutsune, and they were struggling with making him conform to the irregular terrain, or something like that. But I guess they've sorted that out, because we're having him back. But in some of the areas where you can see the Guardian monsters, they kind of hatch from cocoons. That's why I started going on about Guardians. But yeah, where you see those, there's one that just clearly has the Lagiacrus in it. And there's also, I think, an area in the forest that is blocked off during the entirety of the game that is obviously supposed to be Lagiacrus' nest. So that'll probably open up when we get that content. Oh! We got an Aerith weapon. Arcane Scepter. Okay. Damn right it does. You gotta... Oh, look, he's defensive. He's defensive. I was gonna say, like, you know, I should be getting on your case about that, but you're right. You know, you're not wrong, but Cloud stepped in for me. Respect that. You got the same brain cell. High hopes for AT Ray's armors. Yeah. So we've seen what it looks like. It looks really good. I wonder if would we get like another weapon tier on top of it, like upgrade the Raydao weapons into a higher tier, like with AT materials. Maybe that'd be good, because a lot of the Raydao weapons look so fucking cool. I would recommend go look. Like, half the reason I started messing around with light bowgun is because of the Raydao light bowgun, because that thing is sick. It is a handheld railgun, a golden metallic handheld railgun. It's sick as fuck. She ain't no Tifa. That's damn right, Sam. You get it, my man. I like you more now. Ugh. A lot of cool stuff in the base, but not the headgear is quite as cool as I'd expect. Yeah. Because like the base Raydao gear is kind of like that. There's nothing that really fully covers the head, and there are armor sets that are like that, like Kieran, the classic armor set. Actually, no, I think Kieran does have a male covered face. But yeah, you get cases like that, which is a shame. But there's always layered armor if you want the effects, and you could, I don't know, maybe mix and match it with something else. You know, not everyone's insane like me and doesn't want to see my guy's face. Which reminds me, oh god, one of the paid cosmetics, I think it was paid, or it was an event quest or something. No, it was paid. One of the paid cosmetics they showed that is coming out in the near future is just a flowing double red scarf, which, I mean, it's off screen most of the time, but I have one of those. But 100,000% that thing is going to be a headgear, which means you're not going to be able to cover up your face alongside it. So I'm really split on that because it looks amazing and it kind of flows and floats in the air like mine does. It's just perfect. It's 80 raise head armor, just a recolor of the base ones. Let me have a look. I haven't compared them side by side. I think the armor itself does look different, but it's got more of the... Because the base armor, it has kind of the gold color of Rey Dow. Yeah, here it is. I'll get a comparison. Do we have... is there a picture of it? Or am I going to have to find one? Because it was only announced today. Okay, let me look up Arch-Tempered Rey Dow. Because part of Rey Dow's whole thing is that using, like, the heat of his lightning, he melts the sand of the desert into glass and sticks it to his wings. Almost like Glavenus style a little bit. But none of that is kind of like an extra purple color. Oh, there's the armor. Is that a good image, or is that blurry as all fuck? Might be blurry as all fuck, actually. Why is that blurry? I'll see if I can get a good version of it. But yeah, it's got more of that purple, bluish glass on the armor set. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, it is all just a recolor, but it looks nice. It looks good, and it's kind of a prestige thing. And yeah, there's a lot of, like, prestige unlocks with the arena stuff they showed as well. There's, you know, the arena's an existing thing. But it was kind of just, you know, you can use limited weapons and gear and limited player numbers and just get good times, and that's it. But now you can get little trinkets and stuff to show that you got a good time, which is neat. Trivia, what do Einstein and Captain Gilbert, a psychologist assigned to study German defendants on the Nuremberg trial, agree on? Empathy is an important method of being not evil. What does Mr. Musk say on this post on X? Empathy is a weakness. Yeah! No. Yeah, no. Not great. Not great. Right, but yeah, basically, so this is the regular Rey Dow armor. And this is the Arch-Tempered. And they are the same. Like, it's the same mesh and everything. But it looks good, and it looks distinct. Because, you know, the Rey Dow armor, it's kind of focused on the singular yellow-gold tone. Whereas it's still there in the Arch-Tempered set, but it's kind of used as a highlight amidst the blue glass. Yeah, it's a good look. And I'm sure, I don't think we know what skills it has, but I assume it's going to be pretty good. So it'll be worth pursuing. I'm gonna have to. I was a little bit about him being Arch-Tempered Rey Dow being on a limited time event quest. I think it was like that in World as well. But when they showed a little bit of the arena stuff and they had Arch-Tempered Rey Dow in there, I think they did. So he might be fightable whenever. He might not be, but I'm gonna grind him and get everything I want from him, and then I can just fight him for fun. Should bigger burgers be taller or wider? Now, I've never really had burgers, so I can't speak as an expert on the topic. But it kind of looking at it, like, you think of a big burger, right? I think of a big burger, and I think of those stupid-ass, like, Scooby-Doo sandwiches that are stacked a million miles high. Obviously, that's impractical, but you could do that to a reasonable degree. But I feel like it would be harder to eat. Whereas, I guess, I don't know. It maybe if the additional layers are a part of the eating experience, then maybe they should be that way. But if your main thing is wanting more burger, just more burger per burger, or maybe not more burger per burger, but just more burger, then you'd probably just make it wider, right? And then you can just eat it like normal, except there's more. The process is the same, you do it for a longer amount of time. That's my thought, but I don't know. Experts, feel free to weigh in on the burger debate. I have no idea. Yeah, those are pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to the update and what we've got coming. Like I said, I know another monster who was cut, who will no doubt be coming maybe in title update 2. And we're getting a Capcom collaboration. Now, they haven't said more than that, but my money, not that I'm putting any money down, but my money's on Street Fighter. Like, if they're going to collaborate with any of their own IPs, it's going to be the biggest one. And they've done that before. You know, it could be a fucking nightmare, and it could be Exoprimal, which would be very funny, because they did do a Monster Hunter collab for that game. Does that even exist anymore? Are the servers still up? Yeah, wider for practicality, taller for novelty. Yeah, it's fun. You know, you can do both. Yeah, I played a bit of Exoprimal at one point, and it was kind of... Yeah, does that still exist? Are the servers up for that? They didn't kill it? No, I don't think they killed it. So they could do an Exoprimal collab. There's a very high chance of an... Not very high. If it's gonna... Like I said, if it's gonna be anything, it's gonna be Street Fighter, because it's their biggest IP. And it's obvious, and they've done it before. You know, Devil May Cry would be sick. And it would be a good time for a Devil May Cry collab with the Netflix series coming out. And speaking of fucking which, that's one of the other game news things I wanted to mention. Johnny? You alright? Oh, God. Yeah, I don't have high hopes for that series in any way. But it's getting an original song by fucking Evanescence, and it sounds like a banger. So I'm gonna listen to that song at the very least, if not watching the show. Oh no. Okami 2? Okami 2 would be good. Obviously, we don't have a dog this time. It was easier with Wilds. Well, I don't know, maybe we get like an Amaterasu Sacred Gear. That'd be pretty funny. Or something else. They could make like weapons out of some of Ami's weapons as well. That would be sick. I could see a charge blade. Aw. I'm glad we get more Johnny content in this game.
So, bro, do you have any advice for a smart, stand-up guy like myself?
I wouldn't call you either of those things. Oh, no, give him advice. Come on. Yeah, Exoprimal would at least add cool armors. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'd get like a cool mechanical secret or something. I don't know. There's potential there. Basing on what they did with GU collabs. Otherwise, I'd think Okami was unlikely. It's like, collabs in the older games, you know, GU and back, they did some truly crazy shit. There's a lot of like manga collabs, like weird magazine collabs. Like, they did a lot more back then. It'd be cool. I don't know. With Wilds being as it is, and with the timetable we've been shown for the upcoming stuff, it's probably going to be more the world type of like occasional collabs, but they're like maybe a bit bigger in scale. But I assume we're still going to have probably small stuff. Because Rise had some of those where you do like an event quest and you get like a funny outfit. You get like Sonic clothes and, you know, other small stuff. And I'll be happy to have more of that. But I'm looking forward to big stuff like World had. And I'm hoping that big stuff leans more on the side of Behemoth instead of, you know, the Witcher shit with Leshen, because that was really fucking bad. But more stuff like Behemoth, like another Final Fantasy collab would go crazy. Just fought 4 Hirabamis at once while Blungonga was trying to annoy me. Hell yeah. Good fun. Good fun. I hope we get more monsters that act in packs as well, because we have a few in Wilds. We have Dushiguma, who you actually rarely see in their pack. There's Hirabami, who are kind of okay about that, and Yankatku, who are also kind of rarely seen in a pack. Like, a lot of the monsters so far, like, I feel like they stand to go a lot further with the pack dynamic stuff, because it doesn't come up much, at least in my experience. You know, bringing back an older monster who would do well in pack dynamics would be sick. Like, I don't know. I don't know if they would do it, like, bring back... Because the title updates, they've got to bring back monsters that aren't just shitters. So they can't just give us Velocidrome and shit like that, right? An Iodrome and Ioprey, which is which. I never remember. I think the Preys are the small ones, and the Dromes are the big ones, right? So I don't know if they bring any of those back, but More pack dynamics monsters would be good. HD game would take more effort to do collabs for even just visually. Exactly. They're going to be fewer and further between, but hopefully very high quality. And thanks for the stretch, girl. 1 sec. There we go. Metroid Autumn. That would be sick as fuck. I don't hold expectations for it, but it would be sick.
Got that letter of approval you mentioned.
Like, I keep talking about Metal Gear and bringing Gear Rex back.
Right?
And I doubt,
Yeah.
if Metal Gear got another collab, because there have been Metal Gear collabs. I mean, obviously, we know about the Peace Walker thing, but on Monster Hunter's side as well.
Well, either way, you're stuck out here, pal.
If we did get another one, it would be a small one. Like, we would not get Gear Rex. It would be insane. I would love it if that happened, but I don't expect it to happen.
Don't want to screw with the Don.
Keeping my expectations reasonable, you know?
Any trouble, he'll make sure someone pays for it. And that someone might wind up being the girl you're trying so hard to break out.
That's true. We don't fight our way in. We have to cross-dress.
Get it? You're in the Don's world now. Anyway, you've got some time yet. The audition won't start for a while. If you're sure you want to go through with this, then bring the girl and the letter.
Oh.
But if I were you, I wouldn't.
You seem like an okay guy, Leslie. Like, he's not just kicking us out and being like, fuck off. He's like, hey, you shouldn't, like, use force here because it would be really bad for you and, like, what you actually want. And, like, hey, don't, do worry, but, like, hey, you've got some time. Here's what you probably should do if you want to go through with this. He seems all right. Completely new character, as far as I'm aware. Unless he was just some near-faceless goon before. Oh! Oh! Hey! There's that dress I worked so hard for. I guess, this is maybe a good reason to, do side quests in a second playthrough. So that you can get Aerith wearing the best dress possible. Because goddamn, that is a really nice dress, and her hair's incredible. Like, the mega drills. Goddamn! Look, I'm a Tifa guy to the end. We've been through this. But she is fucking beautiful, though. I'll call a spade. She's gorgeous. Heard of Bloodborne PSX getting nuked from itch.
Hey,
it doesn't surprise me.
That's really...
Oh, he can barely get his words out.
Corneo's got certain tastes.
But yeah, there was like a similar thing with I don't know if it's a related project or not. With the Bloodborne cart, they had to change the name of that before they released it.
Loud.
There's precedent for that.
Excuse me.
I don't think it indicates that Sony's doing anything with Bloodborne. Just to get ahead of that. Madam M's endorsement. And holy shit.
The one asking me to stay put?
All the
No,
scenery and
I got
upward
it.
angles
I
with the
was worried
fireworks.
about
Yeah.
you.
Like that was a very well shot cutscene, and like
I'm
the
starting
shot
to think
with
this
just
place
her
is more
face
dangerous
close
than
up
we
with the
thought.
fireworks
Who
behind.
knows what they'll ask you
That's
to do
good.
in this audition.
Little on the nose, but very
No way in
good.
hell I'll let you go in there by yourself.
By myself?
Shout out to Johnny.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
he's a good
I
lad.
wasn't
I love
gonna.
Johnny.
Come on, you'll see.
He was just kind of a goof that I didn't really know much about in the
According to
original,
Madame
but now he's a
M,
goof that I
you
like.
caught the eye of a certain fabulous someone.
Ah,
and would
right.
like to meet in person.
Yes, the Honeybee Inn. And yeah, she's got like flowers in her hair as well. Look at the layers on that dress, and it goes into a gradient. That's crazy. Man, you shouldn't be going down the stairs with that thing on. You need Johnny to walk behind you and hold it up. Not like all the way up, just so it doesn't get dirty, you know? And everyone's talking about her. She's the talk of the town. That's our girl. Oh, people are getting jealous. And she's kind of got like the, I don't know what you'd call it, like the ribbons in her hair with the flowers. The ribbony part is kind of like the same, because the outfit itself is red generally, but the ribbons are the same kind of pink that she wears in her hair usually, which is really nice. Yeah, it's a stellar, stunning outfit. Hell yeah. Now, unfortunately, Cloud has to go in the dress that I didn't want, but it's fine.
To see the Honeybee Inn.
Better than nothing.
And convince him to give you his stamp of approval.
Yeah, we haven't been in
You
here.
said you didn't want me going alone, right? Well, with Andrea's help, you can join me. It'll be fun. And honestly, I think you'll look pretty cute in a dress.
Yeah, the Honeybee Inn wasn't required originally, and we helped out the, we did, in a side quest, help out the,
At least, that's what Madame M said.
the tailor
Trust me,
and his
this is
son.
gonna work out great.
And that was how we got the dress, how we got both dresses before.
Don't you wanna save
Um,
Tifa?
But now they're both completely separate from that, but it's still there.
This is our plan, and you'll learn to love it.
You have to do this. No way out.
Madame M said Andrea was a man who'd give anyone a fair chance to win him over. So
Okay.
I say we march right up to him, explain the situation, and see where that gets us. Sounds
Yeah.
good?
Being earnest is generally the best way.
Don't you want to save Tifa?
I do. I really do. I really, really do. I really do. Bro's book and face. He is a Facebook. Oh. Devastated.
Good evening. Welcome to the
Pokes you with the force of 1,000 suns.
Honeybee Inn.
We're here to see Andrea Rodea.
Do we not need a reservation? Okay. We've caught his eye.
I've been instructed to send you through without delay, sir.
And yeah, the other piece of game news is there's a Pacific Drive update coming up. And I know they had one like scheduled for this time of year. But I was actually just playing it yesterday, like a couple hours before they announced it. And it's looking like maybe one of the best updates they've put out. Like, the cosmetic stuff they added was good, and the higher difficulties are good. I've been playing the highest difficulty and having a great time with that in my my new playthrough. God damn. But they're adding like a more like endless mode. They're adding a new merchant. We're getting new cosmetics and stuff. We're getting the ability to like save and exit and load back in without losing any progress, which the game didn't have up till this point, which is manageable, but it's nicer to have the option. Remember when I said life is good last stream? Morning yesterday, I hit my head really hard and dropped my breakfast. I have a red bump on my head that hurts like hell. Damn. Well, just think of it as proof that you're alive. You gotta learn to tolerate pain. How you get through life. Let's go.
This is your first time,
How easy to
right?
keep a game like that fun. Yeah, they've done a very good job with it thus far. Like, the way they added the cosmetics in the prior update was really cool. Like, there's just a new kind of freaky tree that grows, and it has these weird shell things. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Eat shit, Haruka Sawamura. Here's some real dancing gameplay. But yeah, they added those shells, and you have to expose them to certain anomalies, basically, to open them up. And then there are a little loot box full of cosmetics and other nice stuff. And it's really fun to engage with, because you have to carry them with you. They take up a bit of space, and they make you engage with the anomalies in a way you would not. Like, I never did in my original playthrough, because anomalies, you just avoid them. Like, you know, the anomalies, they all do different things. Ultimately, you just avoid them. Like, there's a lot where I didn't really know what they did until the end of my playthrough, or, you know, there are anomalies I didn't even find on my first playthrough. Like, there's the honeypot anomaly, which is terrifying. You might be able to figure out what it does from its name. But I found one of those. But yeah, like, you know, there are ones that you need to break open with exposure to water or exposure to electricity. So, like, whenever I get those, I have to throw them into those electrical fields and then be careful and try and get them out, taking as little damage as possible. But you'd never engage with them before. You just avoid everything. So it's way better now, on top of, you know, the higher difficulty. You know, you take more damage, but you also go through your battery and your fuel a lot faster. So you have to, there's a lot more going on in terms of management. It's a lot more challenging, but it's great. Why did I remember actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf like it was a sleeper agent that got activated? It's because it's very funny. It's good that it's stuck in your brain. Anyway, yeah, press the face buttons in time with the music. Got it. Yep. I have played all of Yakuza 5. I know how these things go, okay? And the UI was a lot simpler in that case, but I've practiced. I did every single Haruka mission. God damn you. Oh, he's schmoving it. I gotta look forward to more of this in the Judgment games as well. Oh, he's bringing the sword into the dance. He's a genius. You gonna keep saying that over my dance? Yeah, he's kind of just doing katas. This is the... Oh, shit. That was early. It's like the fantasy equivalent of that one guy who said, like, oh, I go to clubs and I don't dance. I just do video game reload animations while squatting up and down. Cloud is just doing that.
Real rhythm, mister.
Yeah, neat little banger. Fun minigame. Didn't quite perfect it. No, I don't need more practice. Thank you. I'm a gamer. Let's fucking go. Yeah, that's coming out on April the 3rd, I think. So I probably will play more of my save before then, because there's like end game stuff they're adding, which is nice.
Darling,
Oh no.
I had no idea.
Peak incoming. I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready. I've seen the parts of this place that are in promotional material, but that's it. Beyond that, I don't know.
Sit tight until Andrea takes the stage.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I'm taken by Tifa. I'm gonna be taken eventually. I'm taken with her beauty. God damn. I guess I was gonna say, how are they doing these special effects? It's probably just magic. There's performance and light show magic, probably. It's a whole performance, huh? Yeah! They do the thing. Dancing. Never been a dancing guy. But, you know, a good performance is a good performance. I suppose. Mm-hmm. But yeah, yeah, I'm probably gonna be playing a bunch of VR stuff again. Like off stream. I gotta play more Blade and Sorcery, because I basically never touched that. Hey! Oh, damn, they got hologram magic too? Jesus! Holy shit! Yeah, Vel got a VR headset, and I've been helping her with that. And getting dragged into shit.
You seek my approval?
But it's good fun. Very good fun. And good to have a reason to use my headset again. Oh no, he's hot! Yeah!
But those
you know?
who crave my favor must first prove that they know how to move.
I'm not the best judge of such things, you know? It's not my area. But, you know, he's in good health, I guess I would say, and he's got a kind of confidence about him that definitely works. Oh, we're going in. Girls are watching, Cloud. Girls are watching. Make you wonder about materia that causes holograms. I was thinking about it with just the light show materia. You'd probably have magic to light up an environment, and you could just repurpose that in a light show. As for the holograms, I don't know. Maybe they'd be like, you know, like Star Wars-ass hologram messages. Here we go. So we could, you know, we know some of the lights are real. We could take that to mean that the button prompts are also showing up in real life. Like that one God of War puzzle. Whichever God of War that was. There you go. You really just, you just gotta watch the radius as it comes in. Because you just can't, you can't see a lot of what's going on. Like the particle, oh shit. The little particle flying around. Hey, where'd you learn these moves, Cloud? Look at him go. Where'd he learn the choreo? He's just made for this. He's made for this. A born dancer. He tries to play like he's a cool edgelord, epic soldier. But he was born to dance. This should just be where the story goes from here. It's like High School Musical. He's resisting that he loves dance, but he eventually falls into it. He's dragged into it. And he can finally express himself. That's the actual plot of this game. The time ghosts, that's all they were actually here for. They would change the timeline, change the series of events, just so that Cloud would end up here, doing a mandatory dance-off, so he'd awaken his love, his passion for schmoovin' it. And they are going at it. God damn! Again, where'd you learn this choreo? I was seeing this for the first time, just smiling the entire way through. Yeah, you gotta love a good little sequence, right? There's many different kinds of set piece, you know? But I do like the set piece where it's like, fuck you, you're playing a different game now. We're just gonna do something different for a bit. That's always nice. Refreshing. Look at him, he's getting into it! Get into it, Cloud! Go, Cloud, go! Yeah, I guess they're pretty generous with the input timings with how much shit is moving around. Fair enough. I haven't missed any. That's what matters. Yeah! One more. Get into it! Nice, son. Hello. I just did a perfect dance-off. See? Don't need practice. I'm the gamer. Enhanced version of 7 slice of life moments. Yeah. Like 7 on its own, but also, you know, the kind of stories that Final Fantasy tells, where it's big, long odysseys. Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, these kinds of games are ample opportunity for these kinds of side content. And they had that. You know, the original had that. There was, you know, there was Mount Condor, which was dog shit. And, skiing? Whatever you call it. Going down the mountain in the cold. That kind of stuff. You had a lot. Oh, here we go. Suboptimal dress, but let's fucking go. Live. You get your makeup done live in front of the world.
You were born for this.
He might have been. It wasn't just for him to love dancing, it was for him to love cross-dressing. Yeah, it's a decent dress. It's not the one I wanted, but it's not bad. With the corset and everything. It's good. The colors are good. The hair's good. It's just, you know, the other one, the one that I wanted, is a lot fancier. He has like a tiara and everything too. Then you got the best one. I don't consider this the best one. But it's okay. And Andrea's earrings. Yeah. I think we heard last time we get that for doing really well. Was it doing really well in the dancing just now? I should have a look at the Chivo in a sec. We're continuing. More dance. Probably not more inputs because we got our final rating on that, but he's into it. He's into it. He was made for this. He very nearly, like, closed his eyes and went in for it then. The one you get for perfecting the sequence. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got the earrings. Yeah, good advice. You're a real one, Andrea. Good to know you. Can you blame him? Yeah, I mean, yeah. He's swept up in it. There's a charisma and an atmosphere at play. Oh, I'm Aerith again. Just the occasional moment of Aerith gameplay. Look at him go! Look at him! He's even got, like, the womanly stride down. Aerith doesn't even have that. He's like, he's running the Ojo-sama. Is he just running away? Where are you going? Yeah, that's it. Take your spot. Facing away. Man. He's so tall, too. Like, tall ladies? Good shit.
Please don't.
No teeth, only cloud. Yeah, come on. You alright?
Not a word.
Even one?
No.
No!
But you're so pretty.
Andrea's endorsement. Let's go. So, obtain 3 bridal candidate outfits. I guess that's for seeing everyone's dresses, maybe? Or, I don't know. But let me look at the other one. For the, yeah, received a gift from Andrea for being a dance superstar. Doesn't say anything specific. But that's good. All right.
Watch the way you walk.
He's watching the way he walks better than you, young lady. But yeah, he just nails it immediately. We've done it. We've cross-dressed. Welcome to the world, Lady Cloud. Yeah, look at him. He nails it. Oh, no. Everyone's falling for Cloud. Hey, Chadley, how's it going? Have a talk with you during this?
Forgive me, miss. I need to learn everything about her. Is rather... Oh, goodness. I'm experiencing an emotional response.
Okay. That's the funniest Chadley has been.
I never believed
this emotional response?
Even Chadley, the emotionless drone, was swayed by FemCloud. What about Johnny? I gotta find Johnny. Presumably we're just gonna bump into Johnny if they're gonna have him show up. But I need to see Johnny's reaction to this. It'd be so funny. Hope Square managed to work in AC Cloud's look and sword well enough that Twink Cloud's stock plummets. Yeah, there's an appeal to both, probably. Hello.
Huh? You're planning on fighting in that getup? I don't know about that.
Just you watch. Rough one down. I said, girl, you're looking fine. Pulled out oh, that was twice the size of mine. Ooh. Oh, no. But yeah, all right, we've finally done it. We get to enter the mansion. It was a lot of work, but it was, you know, the dance segment, getting to see Aerith and Cloud's dresses, and like I said, the dance gameplay. It's very cathartic after being made to do a bunch of busy work. It kind of makes it feel a bit better. There you go. Don't look too tough while you're opening the door. Unless you're going for that kind of thing, which can work. Hello.
No
You
way.
recognize him?
Here you are. Letters
Probably,
from
right?
Andrea Rodea and Madam M. That ought to do the trick, right?
Hmm.
You serious?
Is there a problem?
I hope you know what you're in for.
We're doing it.
Oh, we'll be fine.
Hmm.
If you say so. Come on.
This Cloud back tattoo mod hasn't happened. At least not as bad as Leon got it. I mean, are we sure that hasn't happened? It may well have. Hmm. An AI, or am I remembering a different emotionless boy from a different RPG? Cloud? No, he's not. He's not an AI. He's suffering. He's having problems with his memory. He has been fucked with physically, and his memories are kind of. He kind of has some false memories, but not an AI. Oh wait, do you mean Chad? Oh no, Chadley. I don't know. I mean, Chadley's not in the original, so I wouldn't know. Maybe he is. There's no indication that he is yet. Weird cells doing weird things to his brain.
The two of you here.
Now he dresses like a lady.
Second floor, at the very end of the wall.
Yep.
And
I remember
don't go
this.
poking your nose in where it doesn't belong.
Yep. I remember trying to figure out where to go, and I couldn't read any of the moon runes on the signs above the doors.
Welcome to the mansion of the esteemed Don Cornelius.
Yeah, the basement. The basement would be this way, right? That's where it was in the original, off to the left. Can't go there now, though. Maybe we'll be able to later. They might have reorganized things, though, because, you know, stuff's just different in this game. Alright, we can do a sprint. Not a kind of ladylike sprint.
Man, she's hot.
Damn right, brother.
We've been waiting for you to show.
We going in here?
To yourself.
Well, just write some of your signs in English, maybe.
That Andrea's girl?
Not this one. Yeah, no, there is a marker on the compass for it. Okay. I'll just go to my room and wait. I feel like originally we just... I think we... No, we did. No, there was the whole bit where we had to go to the room, and then there were all the scumbags, and we fought them, and then we went and met up with Tifa, right? Unless it was the other way around, I'm not sure. They had like a kotatsu in the room we waited in. I think. Just being made to wait in a storage closet. A bit more than a closet, I guess, but...
What's that weird, sweet smell?
Gas! They got gas?
I feel so dizzy.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Can you resist it, Cloud?
Damn it.
Cloud's probably done all sorts of dress up to get missions and requests done. I guess. You gotta remember, before basically the start of this game, he was only doing work as a Shinra trooper. But, you know, maybe they'd make the grunts do that. Speaking like Bane. Whoa, I can't do a Bane impression. Never mind. You get the idea.
Taking us.
The fire rises. Oh, I can't do it. I can get kind of the cadence, but I can't get it to sound right. The hard part with impressions. Ended up looking like Shinra edition of Sam Fisher on stealth missions. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. The trooper helmets already have that going on, so I'm sure that there's probably some stealth variant.
Hey.
Hey, wife! She's there! I can stop crying on the ground now. And yeah, we're in the torture chamber.
You okay?
But before, yeah, there wasn't the gas. We kind of just stumbled into each other. We came down here,
Good.
I think.
Wait a minute.
Where's Aerith? Did she get taken?
Cloud?
Oh, she didn't even realize.
That makeup and that dress.
Nailed it. I know, thank you. Moving on.
Nailed it. Oh, she's there. Okay. All right.
You good?
We need to see. Are they going to do the whole, like, Aerith and Tifa immediately bonding
Hey,
over
Tifa,
bullying
how you
Cloud?
doing?
I need to see it.
Okay. Oh,
Mm.
right. I'm Aerith. We were worried and thought we'd come help you out.
The gap between Crisis
Cut
Core
the
and the end of
chatter.
7,
We
like
gotta leave.
probably a few
Right
days
now.
or a week,
No.
maybe, because
That's
Crisis
not
Core
what I came
ends
for.
with Cloud on his own, able to move again, just outside of Midgar. And then, as far as we know, he just went into the city, was trying to reach Genova, but got found by Tifa, and that's when he kind of got his memories back, or created his false memories along with the real ones, I guess. That's my understanding of it anyway. We don't know anything between those 2 points.
Find a way in and get some one-on-one time, but then I realized I'd only be one of 3 candidates.
Ah, but now we've got 3
If you
candidates.
didn't pick me, it would all be for nothing.
Then
Just
your
wonder if
worries
she's
are
smaller
over,
/
aren't they?
suppressed in the remake.
Because the other
She
2
is.
candidates
She
are
is.
right here,
I think
right?
we've it's come up before, and they probably have
yeah,
talked about it in
we're
interview.
all
Look at that
happy nothing
Koneo
go
statue
wrong.
back there. Oh my fucking god.
I guess not.
But yeah, she is nerfed. But
Me?
as I said before, she's
Makes
still
no difference who gets chosen, does it?
I don't know.
she's still physical
It feels
perfection,
wrong
and her
getting
outfit's
involved in
fantastic.
Don't
Like she
even
has to wear the
bother trying to
sports
talk
bra
about
now
it.
in a normal
Aw,
outfit, but it looks
come on,
really good on her.
Betsy.
Doesn't
Took
bother
you
me at
long
all.
enough.
Bullied. Flipping issues, yeah. All right, we got Tifa back, so we can maybe look at her weapons now.
This
Yep, she
really
looks
gives
great
me
in that
the
dress.
creeps.
That's my wife. My wife for you. Right, let's see. She hasn't been in the party for a hot minute. So she's gonna have a few points. Oh, right, Aerith has her Arcane Scepter as well. Double linked slots. I got Sorcerer's Storm, so we can move on to this. Fleeting Familiar. Summon a fairy. Oh, it's Summoner. That attacks your enemies periodically, as well as after you use abilities and spells. Oh! Not quite a dual cast, but extra damage following up from your actions. That's neat. And yeah, use a consecutive attack of an ability or spell, one time only during activation. Okay. We'll put it on. I gotta assume this is the like a magic-centric one. I don't remember what the last one was. In this dress, she's not wearing the sports bra. Yeah, exactly. Like the way the additional black in a remake look breaks up all the white. That's what I was saying. Like it adds to the design. Like its complexity that adds contrast that looks really good on her. It's exactly right. You've got it. Magic attack power, MP, debuffs, buffs, elementals, magic. Yeah, magic. And Stagger Siphon. It's kind of, yeah, Stagger Siphon again. That's what the Cloud's new sword had as well. Right, magic attack power. We were using her as our caster anyway. And we have another DPS in the party finally. After so long. So just get all the magic attack powers. There's another materia slot in here? What the heck? Magic attack power. More MP might be good, but Aerith seems like she has a lot easier time sustaining herself in terms of MP, but I'm sure she can still blow through it. So yeah, I'll get an MP from here, but maybe let's get the elementals. We can get 3 right now. Oh, and there's just a general elemental materia damage boost. I'll probably get fire, ice, and lightning. But maybe it's just better to get the 10%, because it's 10%. Oh, added by elemental materia. So yeah, you want to use those double link slots to do elemental. Which I probably will. Since it's got that specific bonus. I think I'll just grab the elements, the basic elements for now. But I will go for the elemental. Good. Are you going to turn that apartment into 7 houses? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Add a points. Good. That's Aerith. Now Tifa. I gotta assume she'll get... I mean, she's got 3 weapons right now, so we might just hold on these for a bit. She's got everything we wanted. Yeah, she's got the double link slots as well, which I guess is fine. It's kind of... Actually, it's kind of magic focused. Like 46 damage, 21 magic damage. Let me have a look at the... I mean, we'll still level this, because there's no harm in doing so. She gets a new sphere grid. Yeah, this one is what? Yeah, attack and magic. Yeah, magic. And we're not having her as a caster right now. So we'll probably switch off this. Another materia slot, damn. Speed. Concentration activation, 50%. Oh, adds a fixed chance that Tifa may enter battle with an increased chi level. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll get that. That's really nice, not having to worry so much about chi at the start. I'll get speed. Why not? I'm not going to use it right now, so I'm not bothered. Yeah, I'll switch her over to something more melee focused. Let's see. This, yeah, the basic weapon is always kind of balanced. So it's some damage, some magic. Whereas this is like, damage the metal knuckles. We'll probably put that on her. And focus most on what points we want to put into it. I mean, an FF game with the Tetsuya art style. The OG look working well in non-chibi HD form. Yeah. Sick to have that stylization. Make a superior Borderlands and finish off the series for good. That would be appreciated, definitely. Right, so that's maxed out. Aerial attack, buff duration, rear assault. Don't make the joke. Don't make the joke. Don't make the joke. Attack power, bloodsucker. And we can get concentration activation here. It's only 30%. That's alright. Cover HP when enemies are defeated in battle. Yeah. Fucking just lifesteal on kill. Or just heal on kill. But yeah. Yeah, dude. Absolutely. And then get him more attack power. Speed would be nice too. But I'm going to keep upgrading this thing. For as long as we keep Tifa, as our big DPS. I don't know what's going on, but with Wilds, now all of a sudden it started crashing when I played for an hour. It started 2 days ago. Huh. I haven't had that. I haven't played it in the last 2 days. I'm doing a lot of other stuff. I get distracted. I don't know. Might be worth... I don't know. I assume you're playing it on PC, but I don't know. I would assume so if it's crashing, right? But, I mean, you get that on console sometimes. But verify integrity of game cache on Steam. Beyond that, I don't know. Maybe look and see if other people have had similar issues. If you can find a resolution that way. And if none of that works, maybe uninstall, reinstall. Yeah, I'm playing on PC. Yeah, so with what I said then. And concentration activation 50%. Everything just gets... All of her weapons get concentration activation now. That's sick. A lot of attack power and magic attack. This can be balanced, but, like, still good. Still relevant. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about this. 'Cause it's not really what I'm going for right now, so I'll just give it attack power. Yeah, limit break damage. Hey, give us speed. Give us speed. There you go. Think about the new patch. Yeah, could be. I don't know. There may have been a patch since I last played. But like I say, it's been a few days. Right, so we're going to switch you over to the Metal Knuckles. Ooh, I'll need to give you an accessory as well. I'll probably give you the supernatural wrist guards from Cloud. Give you another 10 attack. Yeah, that's alright. And then... Yeah, Cloud can continue to be the one who has our revive, just in case. He might be on the more tanky side now. So I gave that to Aerith for magic power, which is good because she's our caster. Didn't we have a better version of the bulletproof vest? Or maybe I didn't buy that yet. That might be the case. Gotta remember to use refocus at some point, yeah. Just give him the damage. It's like +2 defense from the bulletproof vest. I think I'm good. And right, yeah. Put the arcane scepter on you. And I've got to think about your armor as well. So we can do better, probably. The studded is just better. And again, oh god! Now I can actually put the studded bracer on Tifa. And now I can imagine, like, either punk Tifa, which is a great thought, or goth Tifa. Both excellent thoughts. She can have that, just to give her a bit of defense. And then she's got the slots. We'll have to give her some materia as well. We'll have to think about what we want on her. But I think we've got a lot of link slots. Yeah, everyone's got an offensive linked slot. So we could do more elemental if we wanted to. So I might So we've got an extra lightning on it. I might put an extra fire on her to do fire elemental damage. Let's do that, and we'll probably keep switching that out with our, like, extra elemental materials. Based on whatever enemies we're facing. Elemental. Then we can get more XP for elemental, so it'll get even stronger. Hell yes. I assume, you know, we're in Corneo's mansion, so we're probably going to fight Corneo's goons and maybe some monsters, which are probably going to be vulnerable to fire. Goth Tifa with fishnet leggings would be the end of us all. It would be. You're right. We would be destroyed, I think. I think it would be the end of humanity. Oh, right. She can have a summon. We have three characters and 3 available summons. That's good. What else would you want? We've got stuff like... I might move, because I'm probably going to be playing Tifa most actively. So I could give her stuff like Steel and Assess, and then stuff like Barrier. You know, I could have Cloud be our kind of buff man, which he's not really built towards right now or anything. But I could angle him towards that, you know? Because stuff like Steel is nice to just have on your most commonly active character, you know? And, yeah, Barrier could go over to him as well. Yeah, you've got Steadfast Block and Refocus. I'll put Refocus on Tifa and try to remember to use it. That would be good for engaging with a Chi mechanic as well. If you just want to bump up a bunch of Chi levels, I guess. So beyond that, is there anything... There's Chakra. Could give a Chakra again, which I don't really use, but... Could be good. ATB boost. ATB boost could also be good. Yeah, I'll give her ATB boost, and we'll see about using it. Not locked in on it or anything. And yeah, Aerith can have cleansing. There you go. Right, and Cloud, what do you want? We do have our elements managed. There is poison. I'll just tell you, I'm not likely to use it. There's binding. We could sleep some things. Yeah, sleep, silence, and berserk. That could be worth leveling, at least. Oh, magnify. Wait, when did we get this? Oh, shit. It's like, it's not quite an all materia. I didn't know we had this. Oh, fuck. So it has to be linked. So I mean, like with all materia. Okay, let me put that on Aerith. What have you got going on? Cleansing. I'm gonna move cleansing over to Cloud. Cloud's just kind of holding the materia I don't really care about right now. And then we can do... Yeah, move the fire here and put the magnify on. So again, I'm assuming fire is going to be effective. And yeah, expand the range is what it says. But what we see it doing in the video there is like, I guess the fire is branching off to enemies within that range. So I wonder if there'll be different visual effects for the different kinds of spells as well. That's exciting. I have no idea when I got that. But that's what I've been asking for. The equivalent to all materia. Alright, we'll make use of that. Yeah, effect reduced by 6% when expanded. So, like... Right, you can switch between single target and all, as you could before. But I guess that means, you know, yeah, it does less damage in exchange for the range. But that downside is reduced with levels, all the more reason to level this thing. Good, good. And I'll try to remember to keep on top of elemental weaknesses for Tifa and Aerith here. It's fun to keep on top of. All right. Do I want to change out Cloud's weapon? We're using Hard Edge now. I haven't been using Infinity's End, so I guess I should keep it on to get that leveled. Yeah, it's an attack for use on Stagger, so I should be using this instead of Braver to get proficiency on it. It probably also does quite good damage comparably. Yeah, I don't know what we'd switch to if I didn't use it, so we'll hold on to it for now. But good stuff. Good upgrades, everyone. All right, my wife and my friend, let's go. I want to go have a look at this fucking... What is this? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's an animatronic, kind of. Hmm. Wait, it's a shop. It's a potion shop. It's a potion machine. Oh my god, it's a potion shop.
All right, guys.
It's playing music. I didn't realize. Oh my fucking god. Corneo. I bet Corneo wanted this to be put out there somewhere and everyone hated it. So it got stuffed in the basement. That's so funny. Holy shit. Don's vending machine. Infinity's End is only useful on staggers. Literally any other situation. I mean, yeah, but that's the only place I was intending to use it. Because, yeah, it's got a big wind-up, but it's all about the playing around the stagger. Dawn of the Slums. Look at the album art. No. Again, that just feels like something he commissioned and nobody liked it. Like, ugh. Right, thank you. We are lacking money because I bought accessories last time. I will always buy ether, though. Yeah, we're good on Phoenix Downs and everything else. Yeah, that's all expensive and we're fine. Yeah, it's buying these. That's why I don't have the survival vest. I didn't have enough money. Yeah. No interesting materia? No. Alright. Thank you, Corneo. I think I get what's missing now. Few remakes of Tifa's original design, even if in official games and collabs, actually capture the scrappy look. She has to look like she made impressive use out of slum fabrics and metals. Yeah, I suppose so. I guess a lot of... Yeah, they're kind of more... A lot of designs are going to more go off the... God, her figure is ridiculous. Sorry. Have to go off the original design, which doesn't have as much detail. But maybe they're more able to do that now. We'd have to look at more like Ever Crisis outfits, which I still not looked into at all. I feel like, didn't we fall down these stairs originally or something? Dawn Machine gave you a flash of Final Fantasy Bioshock. Yeah, it is like Circus of Values core. Circus of Value. Why do I always call it the Circus of Values? Alright, we're here.
Okay, my beautiful ladies. Time to line
Okay, so no, like, breaking out, fighting the goons, and then meeting up with Tifa. It's meet up with Tifa, then go see the Don. And get his assessment. And I think I saw last time.
You look kind of familiar.
Oh, it's you, it's Koch.
We haven't met before, have we?
But yeah, there's a thing... I think that was a thing in the original as well. Who Don Corneo will choose out of the three, and it's like based on all kinds of little shit that I had no way of knowing at the time. Oh no. He's the most eligible bachelor in the sense that nobody wants him. Oh, he's so sleazy!
Very nice.
Moment 1, maximum sleaze. He's the peak.
One shall I pick?
I think capturing the soft/cheap fabric look of her OG art would be too hard for the engine as of remake. Everything's a bit shiny. Works well for more modern and stylish feeling outfits. Yeah. I guess the idea is, like, she does live in the slums, but also she runs a bar. Like, she runs Seventh Heaven. I mean, I think she's effectively, like, de facto in charge of it, right? So she makes money from that. If she's going to have customers from the slums, not just Avalanche. So she might make enough money to have slightly better clothes than what you'd expect from the slums.
I've got it. Today's bride to be is...
You're not taking my Tifa. Today's.
Or the day after, if the Don takes a shine to you.
Pathetic.
Oh!
Hey, which one of you said that?
Hell yeah.
Was it you?
This might be what he's into. I doubt it from what we saw from in the original.
You got a mouth on you. I'm going to enjoy breaking it in.
Ugh.
Today's lucky lady is the big bone girl.
All right, we got picked. I don't know if this is
Still playing hard
optional
to get?
or what.
I can dig it. Oh, yeah.
Review the cute TV version of Corneo. Yeah, I'll even take the vending machine Corneo over the real one. Or the album art Corneo. Oh, no.
Y'all coming with me.
Oh, look at the look of disgust on Tifa. Oh!
Don't be shy.
I remember he did that pose on his bed in the original. Oh, reawaken the trauma. As mom told him well. He's so gross. It's perfect. And thank you for the cool and the stretch. He's a giant baby. He's got belly physics. Oh my god.
What was that?
Don't you worry your pretty little head. Just a picture to preserve the moment.
Gross.
And to
Right, let's
ensure you
stretch.
don't do anything inappropriate like say no.
Asshole.
Oh, praise me more.
No, he's into it. He loves it. I don't think he's a masochist. He just likes resistance because he's a fucker.
Guests, and y'all got first crack at entertaining them.
Yeah, because in the original, we ended up in here
The ever-generous Don Corneo
with
himself.
either Aerith or
Never forgets
Tifa.
the Don provides.
But we got picked, so they have to go. Yeah, that guy. It's that. He's the one. Yeah. He's the one I remember being in here. I remember this room. Corneo can't tell that's a boy. There must be a lot more built warrior girls in this setting. I
How
guess.
about you, Tifa?
You're only going to benefit from being physically strong in the slums.
Okay, let's not keep Cloud waiting.
Right.
All right. Are we playing as the girls?
I know you.
Yeah, Scotch.
Coliseum.
He's the other announcer guy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's my wife right there. Yeah, with the steel chair. Those are my girls, bro. Let's fucking go. Oh, I'm so glad to have Tifa back, dude.
It was nothing compared to you.
Yeah, I love to see him getting along too. Let's go, the girls. Hell yes, brother. Fucking murdered. Oh, hey Leslie. Now, what side are you gonna take? Because you seemed cool.
I come bearing gifts.
Oh,
with gear.
you're an agent. You're working for Andrea?
I'll do what I can to clean this up. Just finish the job.
Oh yeah, he's a good one then.
Thank you.
You're a real one, Leslie. Music, it's jamming. It is jamming. All right. Can't go wrong with regular Tifa outfit. Oh, why can't I play as Tifa? That's fine. Oh, this is jamming, yeah. That is jamming. That's a good track. If you want to see remake Aerith, dual Sephiroth with a staff, that'd be sacrilege. Yeah, no, I doubt we're gonna get that. Anything's possible, but I doubt it, yeah. It always happen. It could always happen.
Man, I'd love to spend some quality time with girls like that.
Right, time to beat the shit out of more guys. I guess we're going there, right? We're going to go get Cloud. That's the goal. Yeah? Probably? So what if we do go down? Unless we need to go down? Maybe we need to go down? I don't know. Alright. Oh, look at that ATB gain, baby. Right, gotta remember my buttons. Get my unbridled strength. Hit him with an Omni Strike. Oh, and they are all weakened by the flame as well. What did I tell you? I told you. Put the flame elemental on. That simple, baby. Woo! That is goddamn right. My wife does kick that much ass. Woo! Okay. Alright, chest. Think I'd have enough after Tifa showed back up, but no. A Fury Ring. Ooh. Go on. What's that then? Sounds like it might be good for Tifa. Fury Ring. A ring for warriors who wish to tap into their more feral side. Enter battle with the Berserk status effect. Oh, yeah. Didn't that... Because there was Berserk and there was, like, Sad, or whatever it was, in the original. And it was about your limit gain, wasn't it? I think I was using it for limit farming back in the original. Or put it on her. See how that does. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, bears more research, but it was something like that. It was a good status to have on. And nothing else here. On we go then. Time to go save the boy. We go in there and Corneo's just dead. Flattened against a wall with a single punch. This isn't... Yeah, we didn't come out of this room. We came out from the other side. Is there something to see here? Unless we did come out this way. Oh no, this is the gas room. Right. Is there anything in here? Perhaps? That is a secret exit. If ever I fucking saw a secret exit, that is it. Good God, man. Look at that. Like with the mat in front of it as well. Could you make it any more obvious, dude? Right, let's go. Let's go. We need to kick Corneo's ass. Because you don't get to in the original. You have the encounter in the bedroom. I don't know if we do here, to be honest. But then he drops you through the floor. But what about that obvious secret exit? I would assume we were going to take that way out, which would mean not getting dropped through the floor. Hello. He just got guns. Fucking rejects. Shut up. You're a reject. Oh, so like, yeah, I can hit L1 to turn the multi-target on or off. And there's a symbol for that. Sweet. I've got to do her new weapon thing as well. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. There you go. Omni Strike. Why not? Nice. Back after 20 to 30 minutes of no internet. Oh no, that sucks. Well, welcome back though. We're playing as the girls. We're kicking ass right now. Yeah, that sucks. Especially if it's like, you know, when my internet cuts out, most of the time, it usually goes out for a few minutes. I mean, you see that on stream sometimes. But, you know, when you get internet cutting out for that long, when it's unexpected, it's like, at least for me, I think like, oh God, is this going to be like, is someone going to have to come out and fix this? Am I going to be without internet for days? Anxiety.
Don't stop. Tell me what a bad boy I am.
Stop playing into it. He loves it.
Yes, I am.
Mm. No! Yo! Sick.
Hey, who the hell gave you permission to do that?
That's too far.
One of you get in here.
You should have picked a safe word, idiot.
Fix some matters.
Sorry,
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna tear the dress off in his regular outfits underneath?
Cloud, your clothes.
Ah, okay. I was hoping he might fight in the dress. He still doesn't get it. Quick change. Oh? Is he not dissuaded? Okay. He didn't seem that upset, honestly.
Like, why'd you have men in Sector 7 asking about Avalanche?
That's what this is about.
Don't play dumb with me.
I don't think he's playing.
Why did you have men
Oh,
in Sector
yeah!
7 asking
I remember this bit. All three of them do this.
Spill the beans. Or
I'll cut him off.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, I remember that. That's like the exact lines. I remember. Don't they all do it? Maybe they cut it down. I don't remember, but it's good. I'll cut him off. Ah.
paid by who?
I can't tell you that.
No internet was exaggerated since a mostly text-based website loaded in about 40 seconds. Okay, it was just shitted. Not good enough to, like, watch a stream, though. Oh, yeah. They're doing it. They're doing it.
It was the Director of Public Security, Heidegger. It was Heidegger.
Shinra.
They're doing the thing.
And what were they planning?
Some things are better left unsaid. You know.
Yeah, why would Corneo know?
I'm not so sure they are. Better keep talking.
Or?
Or I'll smash them.
The classic bit. It's the classic bit, bro. This is why we played the original first. I can see the trapdoor. I can see the trapdoor in the floor just then.
Right,
just don't stand there.
I could never say no to a sexy girl. Since Avalanche blew up 2 reactors, Shinra's
There's 2
decided
meanings.
to stamp them out.
Maybe not in this universe. I think we're safe.
Stamp out. By targeting the support pillar and blowing it up.
Oh, can I not redeem points? You should be able to. Might be an issue on your end. I haven't changed anything. On this situation. I mean, we're threatening him. That's good enough context to move away from that.
So you know exactly what Sector 7's gonna look like.
They wouldn't.
They would. They will.
We gotta go.
Before you do,
Man, that's like coming up
this won't take long.
in the story, which means
As everyone
losses.
knows, villains only divulge their plans in a
Stop
certain
skimping on the hair growth materia. Yeah, surely there's got to be some materia solution or Shinra solution. Maybe he thinks this looks good. It's clearly well taken care of. Oh, I remember this. When they think they've already won. I think I said when they lost their minds. Oh, shit! I delayed. Fuck, it was like Yakuza 5 again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shit.
Time's
Fuck.
up. The answer lies.
There was a fourth option, which is not doing it. Yeah, now we go to the sewers. Yeah. This is when we go to the sewers and then we come back through the train graveyard, right? This is that bit? I thought that was earlier, but I guess not. Hey! Skullface. Never the bride.
Yes, there will be no delays.
Just might like the sleeves look. Yeah. He loves how much for fun. Reeve! It's Reeve! It's Kate Sith. Let's fucking go. He hasn't shown up yet.
Director to
Yeah. The boy, look at him. He looks like Daigo. Daigo Dojima. I guess he always did a bit.
The director's cowardice fills the room yet again.
Laugh still takes the cake. Let's go.
Progress requires sacrifice. Learn to live with it.
Words that kill. Aww. Oh, Reeve. Aw. I don't want him to be sad. Get in your funny cat robot and you'll feel better. Rough waters. Ugh. Reminds me of the new dude in Death Stranding 2 with more facial hair. Yeah, I get what you mean. That kind of... I don't know. Not like chiseled, but like well-defined facial structure a little bit. Not like crazy exaggerated in any direction, but distinct.
Where in the...
Right, we're fighting the... I can't remember what they're fucking called. The Sahagin. We're going to fight the Sahagin and also the turtles. But no, the Sahagin are the turtles in this. Instead of just fish, like 14. The sewers! There's sewer level. Yeah, good thing we didn't have the girls ruin their dresses. We alright? I'm going to check on Tifa first, of course.
Tifa?
Me problems. I cannot press the green points button, nor can I use points. Weird. Yeah, I mean... Twitch UI being fucky. It's a day ending with Y.
I didn't want to drag Aerith into all this.
She'll understand.
Yeah, she likes dragging herself into things. I guess we'd have different dialogue here based on who we chose. This would definitely be like a relationship point thing in the original game.
And that's all there is to it. Sure there isn't something else going on?
Yeah. No, nothing.
Damn it.
She's worried about it. They're both worried about it. But I'm sorry, Aerith, the winner's already been chosen. Aerith sees that I went for Tifa first. Had that glitch before, just clears up on its own. Yeah. I was having an issue with Twitch the other day, actually. I think I mentioned Twitch being annoying. And it was just a lot of pages wouldn't load. Like the stream director, whatever thing, which is what I use most of the time, was still working. But any other page on regular Twitch just wouldn't. And I had to just clear my cache. And that fixed it, which is a pain, but, you know, had to be done. Hello! I think I vaguely remember you.
Good to go?
Alright, fella. You might be weak. What are you weak to? I guess we'll have to find out. Oh, I thought he was, like, setting up for a move, doing a pose. There it is.
It's on you.
And I switched in the right direction, knowingly. Yes, you are weakened by fire. Oh, shit. Just need to be a bit more evasive with Tifa, because we don't have as strong of an option against that. We'd like to assess you. Oh, wait, do we not have it? Wait, who has assess? Uh-oh. Oh, no, I forgot to put assess on. Oh, shit. It got lost in the materia shuffle. Oh, fuck. Yeah, give clearing cache a try. It might help. You'll have to log in again, which is a pain, but might work. Cool to see me in HD. That did it? Yep, there you go. Apparently that's the solution to any Twitch UI problems, is just clear cache, and for some reason that fixes it. Ow. Okay, we've taken a lot of damage already. I did put chakra on. Oh god, I did put chakra on though, didn't I? I did not. All right. Okay, Aerith, go ahead then. What are you bonking me for? I mean, I guess you're just testing it, so that's actually entirely understandable. Okay, we got you pressured, so I'd like you to go in with a focus thrust. Oh, we can attack the horns, huh? Sure. Go ahead and do that then. Because I guess we'll rise and fall. Might as well do the moves, I guess. I gotta like it's like anything focused is for pressured, right? We have focus strike. Yeah, increase the stagger. What are you doing up there?
Here goes.
Oh fuck! Oh, that's what he's doing up there. Ah, get off! Get off my friend and not my wife. So damage on the horns is reduced. Just fine. Oh, we can do, who do we want to summon? So we can pick between our summons. I don't think we've used Shiva yet, but he's weak to fire, so we should use it free. Yeah, that's the sensible thing. We'll get our chance for Shiva, I'm sure. Nice. The boy can help out. Is that a big lizard? It's like a big, like, I don't know. It's not really lizardy. It's got horn. Maybe it's a lizard? I was thinking with, like, the shape of its snout. It could be. It's kind of just monstery. It's almost got, like, a Minotaur thing going on with the top and bottom halves. I'm stuck in the corner, brother. Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead and use Cure. Yeah, and then we'll do a bit of Aerith gaming. There's room for action here. I think, actually, no. We should maybe save that for when we've got a stagger on him. Then we can get maximum damage out of our, like, out of our dual cast. About avoiding that.
Why don't you lead the way?
Oh, mate. Wail on his ass. Aerith, I'd like for you to heal thyself. There you go. And we've got... I haven't got the parry on him anymore. Maybe I should still have that for Cloud, because it's really good for Punisher mode movement we learned last time.
No holding back.
Give me your best shot.
Yeah, I should be spending my ATB when it's full. I really wish I had Assess on. I'm going to feel bad for not scanning this guy, but we're probably not going to get everyone. Oh, Hellfire's happening. What do you call a lizard wizard? Moment of suggestions. I mean, you can't really combine the names together because you just end up with lizard or wizard. Unless it's like Lizizard. Lizizard? Maybe Lizizard? He's enraging. I don't know what that does. He dropped all his stagger, though. His horns are glowing. His horns are probably weak now. Monster Hunter logic, but he's doing multiple charges. Okay, Aerith is nearly dead again. Yeah, go ahead and cure yourself and probably follow up with curing Tifa. Oh, or Cloud. Oh! Alright, Cloud's dead, and Cloud's the one that has my revives. Yeah, Tifa has the fucking depression debuff. Yeah, Tifa, go ahead and use a Phoenix down. Yeah, maybe I should sort out Cloud's defenses. He's kind of in the middle right now. I don't have much in mind for his build, you know? Okay, Aerith, go ahead and cure him. How's your MP looking? It's okay for now. Uh-oh. Okay, I'd like to get out of the way of it. He's gonna do a beam. Oh, Tifa's dead. Okay, so I don't know how you avoid that one. We're not doing great. Okay, you've got that going on too. I need Cloud to revive. He's poisoned also. So I need. You're dead. All right. Not looking good. Looking like we're gonna fucking die. There we go. Yeah. Well, like I don't know if have we had a game over yet? We haven't had many. Can I like change up my gear? Because I want to put a sass on so I know what to do. Checkpoint. That was during chapter 9. It's now chapter 10. Just before the last battle, not during the last battle, right? Right? Yeah, okay, we're good here, good. I thought they might just put me straight into the battle, like Crisis Core. Yeah, we want to, why didn't I put assess on? Why am I stupid? So, oh yeah, I forgot about ATB boost. Let's just take that off, or, yeah, I'll take that off for now. And get assess on. No, Cloud has it. Cloud has it? Does he? Or does he have it equipped on something that I don't have on right now? No, he has it. I'm just stupid. Fuck, sorry. Okay. Right. How else might we want to change this up? If any. Well, fire elemental is good. Fire, I guess we're not benefiting from fire magnify, but that's fine. We're kind of just okay. Just don't die. Don't fuck it up. I don't know how we have... it's like the Hell House with bosses where it's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to avoid that. So I just take damage, which I don't really like. But okay, we can go with that. And just do better. Wake up the wife. I'm not going to go for the optional dialogue. I need to wake up my wife. We can skip this. Alright, so just get Cloud to assess. And yeah, it's called... I didn't notice its name was Abzu. There's a game called that. Could have kept more of its silly factor, but I like how they made it more intimidating and ugly. Yeah, it's interesting. It just kind of came out of nowhere. There it is. Assess. Why did I not find that before? Why am I stupid? Abzu, a giant beast that Don Corneo keeps in the sewers. Much more intelligent than it appears. It uses the surrounding environment to its advantage and attacks with sewer water. Yeah, I didn't know that this was Corneo's monster in the original. But now I do, because we have this info. Magic attacks have only a slight effect on its stagger gauge, and ice effects have no effect on the gauge at all. So magic's kind of shit, but I don't know, we might still do some fire damage during a stagger, if we can get one. Abzu is a cozy one. I've not played it. What game was Abzu again? Is that the game I'm thinking of? Hold on. Yeah, it is that game. I've seen a playthrough of Abzu. Looks cool. Does look cool. Say people have the best relationship with their spirit animal. Weird that it explains why Corneo likes Abzu so much. Yeah, he's a monster. Ab, water, and Zoo, deep. Ah, recorded in Greek as that. The name for fresh water from underwater aquifers. Cool. Okay. Did not know. Didn't know it meant that. I didn't know it was. Didn't know it had Greek origins either.
Take the lead.
I'm coming.
There we go. We want to be the wife for the damage. Okay, he's jumping up, but he's just going to do the... Oh, how do you avoid anything, though? Like, you don't have enough time to react, and you can't get far enough away with any of the movement in the time that you have. I don't get it, brother. There's got to be something, but I don't get it. Aerith, if you wouldn't mind healing me. I feel like I'm enjoying the game's combat less as it goes on, which I don't want. I don't want to hate the bosses. Okay, there might be puddles that are tells for when he's starting up. Pressured? No, this is Focus Strike. I should probably change that around. So it's the same as the focus move on Clued. Speaking of which, I should have him doing that. Again, I don't know if we should be attacking the horns, really. I guess I should... maybe I should have it just put Fleeting Familiar on. Since that's just a passive ongoing thing. Maybe you just gotta iframe it. No, it's not that. Some of the mechanics just don't feel right with the combat. Yeah, like I don't see how I'm supposed to avoid moves like that.
So it's my turn?
It doesn't feel like it's possible, which is not how it should feel, you know? Provoke. Okay, what if I just don't hit you during this? My first thought is that would be a counter move, right? Okay, Cloud needs to not die from standing in abilities. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's fine. That's avoidable. Totally normal and good and fine. Oh, I thought he was going to do like a Blangonga rear kick for a second there. If we just got a guard. And it can't be guard. You can't guard the moves with that icon. I don't know what you do. Go ahead with the Fleeting Familiar. The Arcane Ward. I've got to equip that move to her as well. Actually, no, you're better healing Tifa after that damage. I would have set him up some magic gameplay there. Ground pound. Good block at least, Cloud. Alright. That's good damage when you do the full combo. Good old unbridled strength. Okay. Okay, he's got... Yeah, whenever he does that, he's jumping up. I keep taking it as a Blangonga thing. Me? Blangonga! I can't react to that. I don't know. Ugh. I'll have to go through the worst boss as hell myself. I'm sure I will. With what they've been putting us up against. Like, the bosses were good, and then they just stopped being good. With this and the Hell House. They keep making me experience wretched dog shit. Okay, he's doing his Enrage. Means he's gonna do the triple charge. We got him facing the wall there, which was nice until I screwed that up. Go ahead with the Cura on Tifa, please. Real quick. Thank you for taking care of me. Oh, no! Okay, this one, I don't know what we do. Because it seemed like he just aimed at me. And I couldn't get out of it. Or... Oh, it's coming out of the pipe! That was not apparent last time. Nice liquid physics, though. But yeah, that was not apparent the first time around. I could not tell that was what was happening. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. But he always loses all his stagger. Oh, nice. Oh, pressured. Go in with the pressure. Focus strike on Abzu. Focus thrust on Abzu. And maybe get you going with not Sorcerer's Storm, with Arcane Ward, and maybe you can do a bit of magic as well. Okay, the pressure is over, but we can do some everything. Wrong way. I knew that was the wrong way. Okay, go ahead with the Fira and turn the AoE off. I guess I'm hitting a horn. Whoops. Yeah, at least I'm getting the proficiency bonus.
Why don't you lead the way?
Oh, fuck. I couldn't even look at him in time. At least Cloud's taking the damage. Maybe that's the idea. Maybe the idea is... please, I'd like to play as Aerith. Maybe the idea is you want to... like, just manage who gets hit by it rather than trying not to get hit. That could be the idea. Please don't kill Cloud. And then please don't kill Tifa. Come on, Tifa, stay out of that. It's fine. If I get hit by it, just Tifa. Leave her alone. Okay, I didn't know where that was going to go. Tifa's dead. Cloud, do a raise on Tifa. Should probably also do our summon. Who is on the character who is dead. Aerith has 1 HP. Oh, it becomes stressful past a point. Doing this in real time and managing all these characters. It's okay. You're gonna do the thing again. Tifa needs ATB. Cloud. No, be Aerith because she has the most health. Oh, it's gonna be the thing again. Yeah, that's okay. Go ahead. Oh, you're gonna need to replenish MP. Real quick. Cloud, I would like you to use an Ether on Aerith. Thanks. Just about staying alive, but it's stressful.
Sorry, but
It's about keeping your head above water. Next boss is actually fun. Oh, thank God. I thought they had just lost it. They don't know how to make a fun boss anymore. I was worried about that. Right, you're free. Go. Okay. Yep. Thank you. I guess I can't skip that animation. Oh! Yep, that's fine. Can handle that move. Ground pound. Ah. Oh. It's fine. Damage on that isn't so bad. Okay. Okay, I'm just going in with my combo. I don't care if I get hit. Fuck you, Abzu, you suck. Healing materia improved. Oh, that was not the worst. That was, I went better than Hell House. I had less of a horrible time. Didn't like it, though. Fuck off. Die. Got spoiled in a very cool boss in your future. Oh, boy. Gee. Considered tanking was meant to happen. Wasn't smart enough to suggest rotations. Yeah. I don't know. Like, if we had Barret, I would have Barret eat it. I should have used Barrier, maybe, because we have that on.
It was probably Corneo's pet.
Hmm. That's what Assess said.
We were dinner.
what the hell was that?
I don't believe that crazy story of his, do you?
What about Shinra? Blowing up the plate? I do.
Avalanche, would they? Destroying part of the city, killing all those people just to get at us?
Yep. They've been running more of the, like, oh yeah, they were setting things up at our prior terrorisms to stoke the flames of hatred against Avalanche. There's got to be some other benefit. Like, they want that public support against Avalanche so they can take the blame for the plate coming down. And then also, I don't know, clean things up or whatever it is they want from destroying the slums. I'm gonna open my window and maybe put the AC on as well, because that I generated some heat during that fight. One sec. There we go. It's the one annoying thing about my AC unit is you've got to kind of... Oh, I've got to plug it in. One sec. Oh, my like main monitor went off for a second when I plugged that in. That was weird. You sure you didn't generate heat by looking at Tifa? I didn't get the chance to. I certainly can and could. But, you know, I'm out here fighting for my life. Let me just make sure the settings on this thing are right, because it likes to reset whenever it's unplugged. Yeah, no, it was on fan mode. And it's on Fahrenheit again. Dumbass measurement of temperature. There we go. Now I can cool down. Alright. Presumably nothing going on in this arena. Yeah, let's get out of here then. Onto the train yard.
What is it?
Or what have you.
I'm sure we can use these tunnels to make our way back to Sector 7. The sewers under Sector 6 and 7 should be connected. If you get in trouble, just follow the stench.
Yeah.
Another one of those lessons?
Is that a literal thing?
An avalanche saying, actually.
Yeah.
Use them to move around the Undercity in emergencies.
Like is it like the stamp?
Positive. There should be a big waterway.
The propaganda pointing the right direction? Do they actually plant stenches down here? I wouldn't be surprised. Ooh, a free ether. Thank you very much. Need it after a fight like that. Oh god. Hey, Sahagin! There they are. Told you they were coming. Are they... I guess we'll have to assess them. Hold on. Let me switch to the right character. There we go. I'd assume weakness to lightning, but what do I know? At the end of the day. We might want to switch. No, weak to fire. Fire continues to be goated. Aquatic creatures that have taken up residence in the sewers. They're intelligent enough to have created their own language, and they defend their territory with harpoons of their own fashioning. Fire or ice spells rapidly fill stagger. Physical attacks have little effect. Well, isn't that just great? Yeah, there you go. Oh, they can jump. They can still jump. Yeah. That is what the Sahagin do. There you go. Yeah, it might be worth it to do a little bit of Aerith-focused gameplay. To do some of the fire spells, maybe. We've got fire. We got plenty of fire. Let me remember to just heal up the crew as well. Yeah, like a Cura, kind of a Cura on all of us, really. Just top us up, you know? Yeah, Cura, and yeah, it upgraded, didn't it? Yeah, we have Curaga now. Yes, it's past regen, but it's in there. I guess I can't scroll back from Cure. I have to go all the way across, but we do have Curaga now. For just a few more MP, we can get probably comparatively a lot more heals. Cure is good enough for our purposes right now, and we are going to want to use an ether on you. Or maybe I might hold off just in case. There might be a bench or something up ahead. I'm fine with doing the heals, but the MP and the ethers in particular, harder to get back. Oh, but right, she can't cast. Okay. We'll see if there's a bench. I feel like there should be a bench. I recovered MP with a Mako Shard. Does that apply to Aerith? It do! There you go. First time those have really come in clutch. Probably could have just used a cure there. Yeah, that was like all our health. Yeah, gotta be efficient about that. But surely there'll be a bench. We just did a boss fight. They wouldn't not give us a bench. News apparently, millions of UK tyres meant for recycling sent to furnaces in India. Huh. Health risk going up. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks to hear. They can't really add more to it than that. 2 high potions, hey. Not bad. But yeah, it's sewers. It's hard to take it any other way. Are we doing sewer puzzles? The worst kind of puzzles? We like doing water level stuff here? What are we doing? Oh yeah, we drained it. Was that a thing in the original? Almost feels familiar. The undersea. The underdark. Okay, let's cross on over. I feel like I vaguely remember... Ah! Oh, that'll be a weapon! It's got the weapon color. Who's it going to be for? Barret? Or someone we've got on? Exciting regardless. Oh, a pair of feathered gloves. It's for Tifa. Let's have a look. What's it all about? No, that's Cloud. Feathered gloves. Lightweight gloves embellished with feathers. Looks cool. Star Shower. Unleash a flurry of powerful strikes. Increasing strength of next command executed. Oh my god, look at it. Ooh. Follow up the defensive ability or magic after using the weapon ability, as you'd expect. 3 disconnected slots, though, so we can't do elemental on it. We could just do raw damage with Tifa if we wanted. Yeah, it looks sick. It almost looks like a piece of, like, Monster Hunter gear. Reminded the sewer and Ghost Babel. Yeah, I mean, any sewer's the same at the end of the day. Video game sewers. Attack, magic attack, physical damage reduction while guarding, magic reduction while guarding. Damage, aerial, ATB charge rate, rear assault, stagger siphon. Attack, magic attack, speed. Concentration activation, 70! That's the highest we've seen it. And a new materia slot. I guess I want it. I mean, I've got to... I want to get the ability off of it. It's not really the raw DPS I'm looking for, but we might as well build into it, you know? So yeah, get the cheap attack and cheap speed. Then there's the percentage attack boost. Definitely get that. The ATB charge rate might be really good too. Stagger Siphon is appealing, but we need to get to the point where we're consistently getting staggers before that. Yeah, the ones we're using now have the on-kill heal, which is really good. But I will use this for now. Yeah, concentration activation, 70%. Yeah, we'll get that. And then we've got more attack power in here. And then we're empty. Nice. Nice. Civ 7 can't outcompete Civ 6 and 5 on Steam. Yeah, I think I had heard a little bit about it. I don't remember specifically, but it was kind of being received badly. Let me look into that. Because I remember looking at some of the reviews. But it was kind of... It's got issues that people don't like, basically. Yeah, Civ 8. Here we are. Mixed reviews. Maybe it's the hater in me, but I like reading negative reviews on games that I have no intention of playing. Does that make any sense? Let's see. What are the negatives? A lot of stuff that just visually doesn't hit hard, sure. Yeah, I don't need these positive and negative lists. Just give me the rough idea. It's like a step back from Civ 6. High price for an unfinished game. Better to play 6 or 5. That makes sense, because, you know, you can get one of the earlier games plus all its DLCs, which is more content, and, you know, this might be worse than just one of those games like, from the start, you know? You know, Civ is Civ at the end of the day. I assume they're not making changes that make it like, oh, you have to play Civ 8. You'll never want to play an earlier Civ game again. It's just Civ. A disaster. Completely disappointed. The errors ruin the game. It's like 3 mini games and you never finish the tech tree. You gotta board wipe and move on to the next era magically. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, before it was always... I haven't played that much Civ, but I played enough to know, like... You know, you have the tech tree and it's just one consistent tech tree from start to finish. But now it's separated out and you can't do all of it. Some nice updates and ideas to this game. The first Civ game, I'm truly disappointed. Damn. Anything else? Just unfinished. AI's brain dead. UI sucks. Yeah, I'd heard the UI sucks. Nothing is described. Latest errors unfinished. Fuck. Half-baked, unfinished, poorly thought out. Frankly, just small frustrations everywhere. Yeah, seems awful. Forgot there were 2 more bosses that suck. Oh, man! We'll try to do our best. We'll min-max our way to victory. Best I can, anyway. If I stumble across them, I like to read from a game design standpoint. Yeah, it's always a good idea. Speaking of the Wild's final boss, you might enjoy this later. Let me have a look. Just open it for now. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess presumably they wouldn't have actual animations or anything for a proper turf war. I've actually... Oh, yeah. That was one of my complaints with Wild, is that I had played, like, God knows how many hours. I mean, how many have I played now? Gonna be minus this, because my complaint kind of didn't really go away, but... Yeah, I've played, 67 hours. I went most of that without seeing a single turf war, because they just... It's not that they happen rarely, they just never happen where you can see them. So it's just like, oh, there's a turf war happening on the other side of the map, and you don't get to see the animation. Whereas in prior games, where there have been turf wars, they're generally right in front of you whenever they happen. And they're really good animations. Like, Rise has some great ones, but World has good ones too. And, I don't know, I've seen, like, 2 now. Like, the last time I played. There's one with Volcana... Not Volcana? What the fuck? Arkveld. Thinking of Rise. And, I guess, World. Sorry. But, I nearly said it again. Arkveld. It has Vel in it. Arkveld, like, draining the fuck out of a very early monster. I don't remember... No, it was like a Rathian and the Fire Chicken. And they were fine animations, nothing really huge. It was cool seeing Arkveld, like, draining another monster outside of the story. Yeah, I still don't see too many of those, generally. Alright. Been months since I last played Remake. Guess I just couldn't remember. Yeah, that's fine. That's understandable, honestly. There's a lot in this game, and I can see why you would want to forget some of the bosses. Because it's kind of rough sometimes. That just connects to there. Nothing extra here. Okay. One of the coolest looking monsters ever. It's a great design, yeah. Like I said, with the Equal Dragon weapon stuff, there are bits of the Equal Dragon weapon design in Arkveld's design. And even more in his armor set. Like, the one with, like, the metal faceplate. Yeah, he's a bench. Looks almost exactly like Equal Dragon weapon's head. The Oppressed. Yeah, we want this one. It's a very depressing album cover. But, thanks. There we go. Reminds me of a short thing you gotta see. Let me have a look. Just waiting for it to load. Oh yeah, Darkveld and Ray Dow fighting. Yeah, that is sick. There's cases like that. Like, those are two very flashy monsters, so you don't even need a Turf War animation. Because that's just them using their moves on each other. That's separate from a Turf War. Still looks sick, though, because those are some of the... I mean, those are basically the flagships. Like, Ray Dow isn't really, but he's one of the main faces of the game. Like, Arkveld's the real flagship, but... Yeah, both flashy as fuck and sick as hell. That's cool. Cover has Bioshock in-universe art vibes. A little bit. That almost that's what I use, so like fucking Viking after tweaking the colors. Yeah, it's good, it's good. Yeah, it's got that kind of series history to it too, that you can appreciate additionally. Yeah, I love fighting Arkveld, it's so good. Parrying, or otherwise evading his attacks feels really good. It's very well designed monster. I love him very much. If it is longsword. Yeah, I was saying, like, the Arkveld longsword looks like a greatsword. It's really cool. All the weapons so far. Like, the lance, I've used the lance. I've made the lance, obviously, because I'm a lance man. And the lance is fine. It's kind of a bit bulky. It doesn't have much going on, but it's not bad either. Just other lances I much prefer. But generally, yeah, they're all good. And there's some, like, exceptionally good examples. Oh, were-rats. Oh, get fucked, buddy. Oh, and I didn't put Tifa's new gloves on, did I? Hold on. I need to think about what I'm doing here. I need to stagger things and use Cloud's move. And Tifa, I need to put her gloves on. So it's not really... It's not... I'm gonna use it. I guess. Because I want to get the move... Oh, I'm confused on the menus. So I want to get the new move for her. Yeah. Yeah, it looks... That's a really good move, but I'm not really into the weapon itself. So I guess I have to take Elemental off, and we'll just do raw damage. So remove that, and I don't know, maybe give a Chakra for emergencies. Yeah, Chakra. There you go. Job done. Only figured out you can use the longsword counters after I finish the story. Information would have been useful as fighting them. Yeah. Didn't die once in the story mode. Nice. Well, very well done. Very well done. Because I don't remember all my deaths. My first cart was against... It wasn't my first run on Raid Out. It's the second one. And I think I just got distracted because I was listening to stuff and I died. Cope. Yeah, I've carted a handful of times. Never failed a quest, though. Uh-oh. What the fuck? What is that? That looks like some kind of crab. I don't like it. But yeah, I've tried a little bit of longsword. I'm trying to branch out and play a lot of the weapons when I do play. And the longsword is cool. I definitely gotta figure out the counters. Okay, we can do the thing. We can almost do the thing. We can now do the thing. No, I need 2 ATB for that. It's expensive, right? So maybe, yeah, refocus, eh? Refocus. But that's like we use our limit on that or something, right? Is that how that works? Right, I gotta remember to use refocus, generally. You need to be scanned, though. Most importantly. More than anything else. Scissorclaw. Large crustaceans that dwell in the sewers. They feed on dead bodies that are washed down into the sewers. They're rather territorial, attacking any and all intruders they see with their giant claws. And they're weak to ice, but we're kind of just murdering them. Oh! He parried me! Yeah, he's doing it again! God damn, okay. I guess I can't parry Putrid Discharge. There you go. Damn. Oddly reminds me of War's Sword from Darksiders. Maybe? I don't really remember. No, I do remember what War's Sword looks like. I kind of get what you mean. With the shape and size of it, I kind of get it. That's probably the way we're going. So, we'll go this way. Yeah, it's a while ago when I played Darksiders. Anything cool here? Huh? Ah! Another one of these Corneo areas, which I guess we still can't do. Yeah, there's going to be some way, because we've seen, like, including this, like 2 or 3 of these now. Which means we're definitely going to be able to come back to these areas, too. But no, when I think... Again, I haven't looked at the longsword that much, but when I think of comparing it to War's sword, I think War's sword is kind of chunkier, beefier, more greatswordy, I think. Maybe not as thick as, like, a standard greatsword, but along those lines. Okay, we have 2 paths that go the same way, so I will check both.
Dark. I'm sure we'll be fine. Come on. Hey, Cloud. Assuming Corneo was telling us the truth.
Yeah?
What do you think Shinra's really up to? I mean, they've got to have an endgame. But I can't imagine what it is.
Honestly, I don't know. There's a ladder there. It's probably going to drain the water.
Any kind of sense.
Yeah, they must have an additional motive.
They could profit from it. It's gonna cost them a fortune to rebuild.
Corneo's lying. He's gotta be. Guys like him do it all the time out of habit.
Ah! It's him. Patch. I want to replay Darksiders 1 and 2. I gotta get back to 2 at some point. Ah! That'll drain the water. Let me just check the other side first. Just in case. Like, what if this side doesn't want to be drained? And, like, the water will go from one to the other? Making us do the slow RP walk. Okay, no. It's full on both sides. Never finished 2. No, I didn't. I was doing it on stream. So I did Darksiders 1 on stream. And I fucking bought 3 in Genesis and never got around to those. But I didn't get around to finishing 2. I did like 2. I was enjoying 2. Since you've played Darksiders, you might get this, right? You know, in the hub area,
Power generator, all right.
you have like a shop guy, and you can choose to fight him, right? And it's a hard fight.
Older than the Mako.
I don't know if you know what I mean. I did that as soon as he was available, and I think I was playing on the highest difficulty, and I just sat there and bashed my head against him until I got him. It was pretty fun. Yeah, that was fun. I'd probably do a new playthrough if I went back to that, which I might do at some point. So I'd probably have to challenge myself and do that again because I'm an idiot. Yeah, the lights are on. Now we don't RP walk. Okay. It didn't drain the water though, but maybe there's something in these side rooms that's gonna let us do that, or is otherwise visible. What do you think is the biggest franchise Marvel Studios has? Now, Marvel Studios... Yeah, Marvel Studios is the... You know, they do the movies. Biggest franchise. Ah, there's a crab here now. Crabs. Crabs multiple. I'm gonna say it's probably not, like their big MCU movies at this point. I'm sure there's some other thing that they do. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, obviously oh, there it is. Obviously, I'm searching for what could be the non-obvious answer for the trick question. But I don't really know. Like, I don't pay attention to what Marvel Studios is doing. Again, they've got fluid physics going on here where they didn't need to. It's nice. I remember doing that when I played the game for the first time and I was playing on my dad's PC. Warned me about it, but I did it. You did it first try? Oh, damn! That makes my feat less impressive. Then I'm still proud of it. Key to the sewers, and there's a patch for the chest. I guess that's probably still it's probably still our lads leaving messages for us. Spider-Man. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that tracks. My view is that Spider-Man is very popular. I love Spider-Man. I'm a very big Spider-Man fan. Like, some other Marvel stuff can be okay, but I'm an all-time Spider-Man. Oh yeah, there is a panel here as well. All-time Spider-Man lover. I think I mentioned the other day I have an unopened 2025 calendar with really nice art. It's a Spider-Man calendar. But yeah, there's just so much going on there. I think Spider-Man and Peter Parker and the other Spider-Mens are, like, really compelling as characters. It's like good powers, but they tell good character stories with a variety of interesting character types. You know, whether it's just, you know, Peter Parker coming to terms with his powers, you know, balance the work-life balance of superheroing. I feel like every cliche superhero trope, like the work-life balance, and the villains and the powers and everything and the responsibility, I feel like all of that is done best by Spider-Man. Like, it's the peak of the archetype. But yeah, Spider-Man's always great. He's, you know, he's not too edgy as to be, like, miserable. He can be sometimes, but it's more interesting because it's not a regular thing. And he's, you know, he has fun with his quips, but he's not like Deadpool obnoxious or anything. It's just perfect. Spider-Man is perfect. I love Spider-Man. He's relatable, he's down to earth, he's good. And then there are just variants which have a bunch of other shit going on that's also interesting. It's great. Everyone loves Spider-Man. How many movies are there for Spider-Man? How many movies about his origin story? Yeah. Like, they've just, in recent times, you know, we got the Raimi trilogy, the Garfield trilogy, and the new trilogy. And I haven't seen I've seen the Raimi trilogy, obviously. And that's obviously classic and fantastic. And I've seen the new trilogy, which I like. And I do quite like the last one of the new three. I think that one's quite good. It's like very fan servicey for people who watched all of the prior movies, but I like it regardless. But I haven't seen the Garfield duology, not a trilogy. So I kind of had a negative impression of it back when those movies were coming out. I didn't watch them. I didn't think they were good. I didn't think they looked good. But what I've seen of them now, and what I've seen of Garfield's take on the character in the newest movie, it seems really good. Like, I want to see more of him as Spider-Man, so I've got to watch those movies. He's kind of like... He's kind of got the performance down, I think, honestly. Like, he's kind of down to... Oh, it's you fuckers, Blue Goose. He's kind of down to earth, but also... He's kind of struggling... Oh, level up, Barrett. He's kind of struggling between the... Like, he starts out... I mean, you know, Tobey Maguire... Spider-Man kind of starts out the same way, like, you know, the downtrodden nerd who gains some confidence through his superpowers. But yeah, right, that was the thing. That's the point I was trying to make. Is with Raimi, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, the web shooters are biological, which I know between that and tech web shooters is a point of contention for some. I don't really mind either way. But I like that Andrew Garfield has kind of the technical and scientific know-how to make his own web shooters. I think he does, from what I've seen. I haven't watched the movies yet, I've just seen bits of them. But I like that he has the technical know-how to do that, and he feels convincing as, like he's an attractive actor, you know, conventionally attractive, but, like, playing this kind of more nerdy guy. I think he does a good job of that. Garfield live-action movies are definitely bad, but they're the fun kind of bad. I miss movies that were bad for fun. Yeah. He's not overly edgy like Spawn. Much as I love Spawn, it does get strange. Yeah. There's a fine line to tread when it comes to edge, but yeah, I want to see those movies because I feel like I've maybe overlooked them, and I really like what I've seen. I've just got to check. You never know. It seems like he does a good job of Spider-Man as being Spider-Man, and I like that they carried unresolved stuff from his movies through into the newest movie as well. The stuff with him and Gwen Stacy, I think they did. I think that was a really cool idea, and I want more context for that. So I'll check them out at some point. So is this a... Oh, these are levels. Okay, we may be doing some puzzling. That opens this. Or closes it. Okay. And now we can go down there. I see. Like a lock down here. We have a lot of those in the UK. Like canalways and what have you. I've never like never been on a canal boat or anything like that. I should focus on these guys first. And you're like weak to lightning. Okay. We don't really have any elemental materia going on right now. We can just wail. It's you we need to be careful with. Yeah, you're like reduced physical damage. Yeah, we should use ice.
It's on you.
There we go. You're right there, Earth? There we go. But yeah, it's neat seeing that kind of stuff. Sorry, just thinking about canals and riverboats.
No surprises there.
Yeah, less monsters, more shitheads who litter in the rivers. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Here we go. And now we get through to the other side. Sweet. Right, come here. No, oh, that's what happened to Aerith. Got slumbered. Alright then, back to Aerith. We'll work on ATB. And I could do the whole, you know, build up the area, do the thing. I guess I should use my Fleeting Familiar. And then build up for ice spells. Let's go with a standard blizzard. Yeah, they don't have much health, so definitely do a standard blizzard. So yeah, that follows up. Getting stagger effect progress. Nice. Yeah, we're going for that proficiency. Did I forget to equip Tifa's gloves again? Did I? No, I didn't. Yeah, because she has them on now. So I do need to do stuff with her too. I need to look at my battle settings for inputs. Yeah, because you have a slot open that could be used on Fleeting Familiar. There we go. Scotland has a problem with weirdos and rivers. Mainly kids, it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, there are going to be stupid people everywhere. Unfortunately, there's no escaping that, no matter where you go. Right, there's a ladder. Alright. And we can go up, but there's also a button. Will this do anything? Because it's kind of blocked down there. It's going to try to go down, right? But it can't. Oh, it kind of did. It crushed some of the debris. Might have an effect. Yeah, we can't open that one from this side or anything. But yeah, no, we're not on the right side to be affecting the water now. Anyway, better than going to a subway when it's lunchtime. Oh, I would imagine. Yeah. Thankfully, I've never been to a subway, and I don't often go to places where I have to deal with shit kids. That's back where we were. I guess more monsters just spawned there because the Corneo door's on the other side. We can cross over. I don't think there's anything we wanted to do down there. Yeah. All right. Yeah, cool. It's a cool way of getting across. Because usually I feel like in puzzle-esque environments like this, you're very much limited by the environment and where you can go and what you can do. They wouldn't let you do something like this, but here you can. Pity them because their parents are useless. Yep, many such cases. And then they go on to have more kids who are also terrible. And the cycle continues. Oh, hey, Sahagin. Yeah, you want to be fired. I will do that for you. We will do some Aerith gameplay. No, I want to Fleeting Familiar. There you go. A little bit of Summoner gameplay. And I'm going to wait for you to do that jump, just in case. I guess we could probably still target him. Not like he disappears. Aerith is nearly dead. I'm going to be careful about that. So yeah, hit him with a Fira. Weapon ability learned. There we go. Easy peasy. Damn! Got fucking nuked. Christ. Let's get everyone healed. Yeah. Aerith and Cloud. Yeah, Aerith and Cloud need heals. Yeah, it's fine. Thanks much. Oh, and there's the robot he redeemed. Let's see. And it's the Roomba. There he is. Congratulations. Alright, what do we got? We can... I guess we can close this, but I don't know what good it will do for us. Let me break these boxes first. Yep. A Moogle medal. I'm dead. Yep. Alright. Luck too bad. Yeah, there's little... Oh! This brings the water back up? Huh? Wait, what? How did this bring the water back up? It made the bridge, sure.
I'll go first.
That's the way we came from. The water wasn't coming through. What? What? Oh, I was going to check the map, but then cutscene happened. Can't question it too much, I suppose.
I can't stop thinking about what Corneo said.
I know. Me too.
It's gotta be a trick. There's no way they'd go that far.
I got bad news for you, Tifa.
But
they're gonna go that far.
what if Corneo really was telling the truth? We have to get there in time to stop it. We have to.
Right.
Aerith, what are you not telling me?
Oh?
Huh?
Huh? Oh? Eh?
Come on. We gotta keep
Does she know what we know?
I'll go
Again,
first.
possibility that Aerith has future knowledge. It's either future knowledge from, like, time ghost bullshit, or the planet knows what happened in the original game
Okay, Aerith.
and is telling her.
On my way.
We gotta have a talk, Aerith,
Go.
once we're not in the sewer. Nice boots. Hadn't really noticed them before. Oh, yeah! That's one thing I forgot to talk about. My fucking schedule this week. Which is fine. You know, we're doing what I've been planning to do. We're doing double this, and we're doing double Metal Gear. Because we have the slot free for that now. Oh, no! Oh. But, it was making the schedule I was having an issue with last night. I usually end up making my schedules, like, just before I go to bed on a Monday night.
Least I could do.
So it was like 3 a.m. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna open up my completely legitimate copy of Photoshop. And it was like, no, I was having issues with it, basically. I couldn't use Photoshop, so I was like, do I sort this out? Get a version of Photoshop that works and is super legit? Or I tried that, and I was like, this isn't worth it. It's better to just use something free. So I went over to GIMP. Fucking... Oh, you know, I joke. We joke about GIMP. You can't draw a circle, haha. It really is hard to get into using GIMP as a piece of software, though. It's very difficult. I can definitely get used to it, and there's a lot of stuff you can bind to hotkeys. So I might utilize my Stream Deck and automate a lot of my common processes. That might actually make it more easier than Photoshop, but. Ooh, I spent like a good hour or two trying to get everything to work. There's a lot of things that don't carry over if you take a PSD file and put it into GIMP. Like any text, like text stopped being a text object, so I had to make new text. Any layer effects like outlines and drop shadows get destroyed, so I had to remake those. I had to figure out how to work with masks in GIMP. I figured it all out. But I gotta sit down some more and streamline it further. And I think she is on New Game Plus, like, actually.
Still thinking about
I don't think it's the first time there's been a moment like that, where she's acting sus. It does have an approachability problem. It's, like, great that it's free and open source, and it has a lot of features. I got, like, a plugin for it to get, like, text outlines. You know, I gotta get used to it, but once I'm there, it'll probably be great.
After saving Sector 7, you're gonna...
I'm gonna...
Oh.
Go shopping. Topside.
Yeah!
Buy stuff for the bar. Decorations. Coasters.
Can I...
Yeah!
You'd better.
It's not gonna happen.
Then it's a date.
Yeah! I love that they get along. I love that Cloud's the third wheel. It's so funny.
He'll be our pack.
He's got no social skills.
Nothing.
They're like both relieved to have someone they can have a normal conversation with. Oh no!
No way.
I was learning to use an art tablet. I had learning Shader Sphere, then pivoted to investment research for now. Yeah. That's sensible. That's sensible, probably. I mean, you know better than I do. Oh, nice! Using the staff.
On 3, okay?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'll get used to it. And I'm thinking as well, because I've got a video project I need to work on, and I've got to get back into video stuff generally. But I was thinking as well, since I'm pivoting away from Photoshop, potentially, it might be time to end the Premiere experiment. So I was kind of just using it for a while, so that I can say, like, in a professional context, I have experience with Premiere. Because I do, and I know how to use it now, but I've generally always liked, again, those liquid physics. Look at that. Yeah, generally, I've always liked DaVinci more. That's the same thing. Because DaVinci, it's free. I don't think it's open source, but it's free, and it's very featureful. It's fucking excellent. DaVinci Resolve, and they've added a shitload of features since I last used it. So I think it's time to go back to DaVinci as well, because that is extremely good video software. I see people sometimes, and I don't mean to be an elitist or anything, maybe just a little bit, but I see people where they're like, you know, putting stuff on YouTube or whatever, and it's edited, and it's using some shit-ass freeware where they put a watermark on it, like, oh, this video was made by ClipCut, or some shit like that. And I'm like, brother, DaVinci Resolve is, one, free, and two, it's like, you could argue it's better featured than Premiere Pro, because it's got, like, it's got node-based stuff, and it's got, like, After Effects-esque stuff built into it, and it's got a bunch of color grading. I mean, I don't know, I haven't fully explored Premiere, but it's got a shitload of color grading. It's got, like, actual motion tracking out of the fucking gate, so you don't have to buy, so I don't know, some insanely expensive recurring subscription to Mocha or whatever the plugin is called for Premiere. I think you might be able to get that for DaVinci as well, but it's just got a lot more out of the gate, which is nice, and it's very nice to use. It's free! So you can't justify really, like, using any other free video editing software than DaVinci Resolve, I don't think. Because it's just so goated. It's so goated. Like, using Fusion, the tab they have for doing the weird node-based programming stuff. I've done so much crazy shit that I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. It's, like, you know, we were talking about approachability with GIMP. DaVinci is the exact opposite. Like, I mean, there's a lot going on, and there are complex elements to it, but if you just want to get in there and cut some footage together, they have a tab for that. There's the cut tab, and there's the edit tab, right? So you can just cut footage together really easily with the cut tab and export it and be done. But if you want to go in deeper and add way more, you go into the edit tab, which is more complex. But it lets you do more. It's great. Hadn't heard of DaVinci Resolve for your streams. Yeah, it's surprising, honestly, I guess. You don't get that many people talking about the ins and outs of video editing. But, yeah, it's just very good. I guess, like, DaVinci Resolve doesn't need me spreading the word for it, because it is, like, very big and very, like, professional. It's made by Blackmagic, who do a lot of, like, really high-end professional-grade cameras as well. I didn't go up that ladder before, did I? Did I? No, I did. I was just thinking when we were in an area like this, there was a ladder, which was the way forward, and we went up there, and we're fine. Yeah, it's probably the way forward. Okay. I've not been thinking best way to make money since getting my first job. Wish I had been. Oh, well. You can only, you know, you can only look back on the past. Can't change it. You gotta just deal. Concentration activated. I wish I remembered what that did. Is that like an ATB thing? I'm really trying to remember. A lot going on, and I'm just wailing on things right now. But yeah, I've like I said, I'm gonna get working on that project, because the hey, Tifa level up. The deadline on that is uncertain, but it is approaching week by week. Orbs of gravity. So I need to get to work on that. Should be relatively easy, but it'll be good. Be a good experiment for getting back into using DaVinci. Do you know platypus are biofluorescent? I did not know that, no. There's a lot of weird things about platypi, huh? Very strange creatures. Mammals that lay eggs. Put less than 1k into something and recently turned it into 33k? That's pretty good. Just have to keep scaling now that I know how to hunt. Exactly, that's perfect. There you go. You're, from what I know, you're a sensible person. And, you know, you've succeeded once now. So I expect you to take that knowledge going forward.
This won't take long.
Alright. Right, we want to Aerith for these. So we can do some ice. I want to use Tifa's thing, for sure. But these are kind of best dealt with magic. Magic and ranged. Okay, let's... What was it for you again? Yeah, Blizzard. I love that we can just quickly look at that. Let's see how a regular Blizzard does. Yeah, regular Blizzard. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, regular Blizzard is murder. You don't need to go beyond that. Alright. Dead. Easy. Vial of sedative. Oh god, the goo. The goo's still there. Slime. And they're venomous. Yeah, they've got everything going on. They're like some weird custom character min-max creature where they're mammals, but they also lay eggs, and they're venomous, and they've got bills. Weird-ass things. The multi-class. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Yeah, you'll do fine. Like I said, you know, you've done it once. You can do it again. I don't know anything about investing or anything, but, you know, there's a method to anything, particularly when it comes to skills. It just takes the kind of time and dedication to work on it, to improve. Like with video editing or art or investing or anything. I feel like we're going in circles. We're not. It's just there's a lot of copy-paste down here. It's definitely a sewer level, because everything looks the fucking same. Okay, it looks like there's stuff this way. So we'll check that out. Okay. Yeah, we could do some Tifa-ing here. Do the things. So we want to... Yeah, use Star Shower, and then... I guess we want to have two. You want to use Star Shower and then follow it up with something else. For the extra damage, and that'll get us our proficiency bonus. Blugu. So it might be good to build up Chi first, and then you can do a big one. Oh my god, okay. Magic up materia improved. It just died. I didn't think it would do that much damage. But we'll keep rocking Tifa. Oh, the chest's on the other side there. So we have to go around for that. Okay. Not a circle, it's a spiral. Oh no. Yeah, I'll take that when it's Alan Wake, because then it's Kino. But here it's just it's a fucking sewer. I don't want to be in the sewer. You can't make me. There we go. We're not getting a lot of damage. Okay, no. We need to magic these. There's no Tifa-ing those. Oh, nice dagger. No, you're still asleep. All right, I'll come back to you later. Or not. Nice. All right. Discovered a new one. New Australian hell spider, of course. 4 inches, bites through leather. The most deadly spider bite. Called Big Boy. That's terrifying. It's almost not surprising, but it is terrifying. It seems like that would be the way forward, so we'll head around this way. Yeah, it sounds terrifying. Remind me never to go to Australia. Not that I ever had any plans. It seems like there's nice folks there. And it's nice. Probably too hot. Definitely too hot for me. Orb of warding materia. Is that new? I don't think that's new. It could be new. We don't know if it's new. Results are out on it being new. It's blue. We don't have that many blues. Warding. Yeah, that's new. Reduced debuff duration. Up to 100%? Huh. Oh, grants resistance to the linked materials ailment. Poison, time, bind, and subversion. Okay, so you can gain... There was something like this. There was the equivalent to elemental, right? Yeah. Okay. In the original, that is. Huh. Right then. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tooling around in Da Vinci again, because it's just fun. When I have the inspiration, that's always what I struggle with, is finding the inspiration and motivation to work on video stuff. But when I do, it's great. Like when I've got like the image in my mind and I know exactly what I want to do.
So it's my turn?
Yeah, we'll see if we can get the move out. Have Tifa do the thing, and we should do a round of healing in a moment. Star Shower, please. He is jumping, but we'll pop it regardless. Do we get the buff? I don't know if we get the buff. I didn't use a damage move. Shit. Probably have this one on a button. It seems like it would be a good one to have quick access to. Yeah, it's got a long wind up.
Nothing to it.
I'm just getting hyped to do the move. Noticed in Doom Eternal that Australia didn't seem to be doing that bad when Doomslayer was looking at the world map. Yeah, even the demons are afraid. I wouldn't blame them. Wow, that's a lot of items. Not hugely great ones, but damn. Revival earrings. Kind of sewers seriously too big to be realistic. Maintenance tunnels, though, are realistic to me. Yeah. Don't believe me, I'm completely inexperienced in sewerology. I guess. I mean, we were just in that whole bit with the locks, and it didn't seem well maintained. You know, we had all garbage stacked up in the mechanisms of the gates, and a whole part of it broke, like it was infra. So I guess it's not realistic in a sense that, like, yeah, it's not massively functional. I've got to assume that a lot of the sewerage here is servicing, yeah, not this way, is servicing the upper layer, unless the upper layers have their own sewers. In which case, yeah, they wouldn't give a shit about how good or bad the sewers are, for the gutter scum. Hell's pets are all there. Yeah, they just moved in. There was no resistance when they got there. Nothing here? Kind of feels like a room where something would happen, but I guess not. Get me out of here. I want to see the trains. Is this it? There's a door. Probably not, right? Maybe? The dream isn't dead. I got a phoenix down. Nice. I feel like we haven't climbed up high enough to exit the sewers, but I might be wrong about that. Come on, let this be the exit.
Look, that must be the way out.
This is sewerage, but that has an exit sign on it.
I wonder.
Okay.
There must be some way we can lower the water level.
Yeah, we gotta lower the water level one more time. Wouldn't be a video game if the rule of threes didn't apply. Okay, we'll go the only way we can. Oh, hold on. This looks like a puzzle. This looks like an infra puzzle, speaking of. Look at this shit.
Check it out. Seventh Heaven's water tank has something similar.
Atrax Robustus. That is a good name.
Hey, Cloud. You want to give it a try?
Sure.
In the water, right?
Yeah, kangaroos. Everything's just a nightmare over there, seemingly. I wouldn't fuck with it. There we go. Oh yeah, another game news. I've been playing some of the most recent Warframe update. Pump has not been turned on. Seems like there's one issue. It's with the light with the lights again. We've been playing it, and it's okay. The new characters kind of come out of nowhere and everything, but gameplay-wise, main thing is Temple, the new Warframe. Actually fun. They managed... I mean, I guess they've been doing kind of okay, because Site 9 was good too. But it's quite good. It's a hi-fi rush frame, because he's got a metronome, and you've got to cast a bit... Oh, we're Aerith now. We've got to cast abilities on the beat, and it makes them basically free. So you can kind of... you know, I never know the correct usage of the term dump stat. Is the dump stat's what you put your points into? Is it? Or is it what you avoid? I don't know. I'm just not going to use the term because I don't know. But you can just ignore ability efficiency and cast shit on the cheap just by... I've got the hi-fi rush experience, so I can do the timing. And then it's also just quite strong, like without even that well thought out of a build. It's good fun. Temple's a cool name. Yeah, I don't know what, like, the origin of it is. Right, we can melee attack. I don't know why the name is Temple. Because this whole thing is he's, well, the proto-frame character who represents Temple is just David Bowie. Like, big, flash, rock star with a sentient guitar. He's got a Venom situation going on with his guitar. But yeah, gameplay-wise, he's pretty cool. I enjoy playing him. I like that his abilities are basically free. As long as you're on the rhythm, and you've kind of got a buff that's maintained by using your other abilities. It synergizes quite well. I like it. Dump stat is the stat you don't put anything into. Okay. Well, I guess it's kind of... With Warframe, you can get stats into the negative by using trade-off mods. So I guess, yeah, I use efficiency as a dump stat. I'm glad for that info. Thank you. Oh, okay. Minigame. Here, this is Temple gameplay. You got to do the timing. Repeatedly hit X to expand the target range. Then use left stick to close the valve within the target range. Okay. Use L. Use L. What? I guess we'll figure it out. Higgs energy. Yeah, I can't. I do know about that. Yeah, I've seen that trailer. Yeah, actually, yeah. Actually, that is an extremely good comparison. It's exactly like Higgs in Death Stranding 2. And that's probably not a coincidence, knowing DE. Because they love copying cool shit they've seen. But it's not a guitar that fires lightning, it's a guitar that is a flamethrower. But it can also yeah, it's got a cool thing where it can do different composite element damage too, which can be really good for targeting specific health types. Like you have, yeah, you have your four, like every Warframe has 4 abilities generally, right? And you use 1, 2, 3, and 4 to cast them. But the 4 summons the Exalted Guitar, which is a flamethrower, and then if you aim, like with right-click, with the guitar, you get a separate set of 4 with 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's just for doing an attack with those advanced elements, combined elements. It's neat you have so many elemental options. It's nice. Flamethrower guitar was the thing in Fury Road. Yeah, it was. They might have been drawing from Mad Max as well. Yeah, the what was his name? The Doof Warrior or something had the flamethrower guitar, but it's actually practical in Warframe, which is nice. And yeah, the Sound Marines, that's a thing too, for sure. And they're sick as hell. Moddable flamethrower can turn into blast. Yeah, I should probably do that, because I've only got it with fire on right now, but I need to get more former into it. Yeah, blast would probably be good, because it doesn't have blast. It has viral corrosive, magnetic, and something else, but not blast. What's the other one? Can't remember what the other one is. But I don't think it has blast. So yeah, having blast on the primary would be pretty good, because all of his regular abilities do fire damage. So it's not like we're lacking on that. Yeah, I'll probably do exactly that. Nice combo concept. Yeah, they've done a good job with it. They'll probably tweak it, and it would be nice if there were more cues for the metronome. Like, there's nothing in terms of audio, which is, you know, you would expect. Okay, I see how this works from watching the video now. You would kind of expect there to be an audio cue for a literal metronome, but if there is one, it's drowned out by everything else. But I'd appreciate, I don't know, like an additional little flash from the metronome element whenever it's in the good zone, because it's right under the crosshair, which is good. I want more UI elements in Warframe to be near the crosshair, because there's always a lot of shit going on the screen. Minigame's just unnecessary. So too short to mean anything. Yeah, they just decided to do gameplay. Right, I think I get it. So we just mash. I mash Tifa. This is correct. Okay, and then we just hit down at the right timing, like so. Perfect. Gaming. Oh yeah, gas. Gas was the other one. Yeah. Thank you very much. But yeah, you can already do all those, and you can already do fire, so you might as well add blast to the mix for, like, maximum utility. Ooh! Dead on.
That went well.
We gonna do it first try? Mash? Nah, smash. Well, yeah. Alright. Oh! That went way faster. Fuck. Do we have to do it again? Okay, we just have to do that last one again. Okay, that's hard. But it is kind of like this, the metronome. Except it's, you know, going from left to right, because it's a metronome. And, oh, you have a sweet spot, but it's in the middle. And you have to cast your abilities on that. Okay, but, like, the sweet spot is getting bigger whenever I fail. There's some allowance for you there. There you go. You just got to flick it down instantly. Wonder what Cloud's thinking about watching this.
Okay.
He's probably thinking nothing. He's thinking back on the whole dance and cross-dressing bit. He's not over that yet. He hasn't had time to process it with everything that's happened since then. He's like, man, I need to save some money to buy more dresses. That was great. All right, job done. The pump has been turned on. All right. Definitely like an unnecessary gimmicky minigame, but whatever, I guess. It's fine. Inoffensive. Thinking about the 7-hour scene. Could be. Be a decent hacking minigame in Warframe. Honestly, yeah.
We make a great team.
Go team.
Like, I don't know if you'd have the mashing or something else, but like a metronome style hack. Oh, God. Ivel, thank you for the sub. 40 months. Thank you. Those water physics. Yeah, I keep saying that. They're really showing off with the water physics in this game. It's like, oh god. It's the water physics and the Corneo's belly physics really impressed me today. There we go. I scanned you, didn't I? I did. Yeah, we want to be doing... We want to be Tifa-ing so we can use the new move. So I guess I'll... No, we gotta get the ATB charged. We want to do the two things back to back. So go ahead and Star Shower. And then we can follow it with something else. There we go. We actually hit. And then we'll dive kick. Oh, I'm frogged! I'm frogged! I'm frogged! Frog! It's the first frog status. Fuck. I'm never gonna get to use my new ability. God damn it. You fucking frogged my wife. You son of a bitch. You frogged her, didn't you?
You're better than this.
Ugh. Alright. Anyway. Sorry, the battle music was still playing. God damn it. But yeah, thanks again, Val. And thank you for the stretch and the coolant, assassin. And the pet from Zoltai, thank you. One sec. Right. For frog's sake, man. Right, let me get that stretch in, and then we'll heal. Thief's on the edge. Exactly, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal. I'm not gonna forget to heal. Oi, 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 oi. Probably just a Cura will do it, but this is a good experiment. Yeah, a Cura is fine for where we're at health-wise right now. We do not need Curaga yet. We have it. We have it on deck if it's needed. There you go. Time to reenact that fairy tale moment. You're right. You're right. Should have taken the opportunity. God damn it. All right. All right. Okay. More trash to clear out. What was I saying? But yeah, Temple Good is there's the new characters, you know, the plot and the character development with the new characters, it happens day by day with like daily dialogues with them. So they're kind of being fleshed out, and they're not the worst. I'm not a huge fan of them. And none of them are romanceable. I didn't know about that going in. Not that I, you know, care, because I have my wife, Eleanor. Though I have to... Fuck, I'm never gonna get to do it. I'm never gonna get to use that fucking move. Ever. Aerith. Oh, Aerith is... Something's wrong with Aerith? What's going on? Oh, Aerith is frogged. Oh, she's got a little bow! Oh, the frog appearances for the different characters are different. She does have an attack, though. Yeah, frog combos. Does Tifa have a different thing going on? Yeah, she's differently colored. Wait, we have a photo mode, don't we? Yeah, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold up. So, yeah, Aaron. I captured a good frame here. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Oh, let me hide menu. She's so silly. Which one to kiss now? Yeah, she looks like that, but look, Tifa looks completely different. I guess I could switch to her and do the photo mode. We can kind of zoom in. She's got her dress, got red feet, and a completely different color scheme. I gotta see Cloud Frog and Barrett Frog. Pausing a Pixar movie moment. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, Tifa's dead. Frog Tifa, no. Yeah, the frog attack has range. There we go. Damn, that was tough. That was... okay. Again, we know a Cura is just fine. Yeah, they can kick your ass. I just can't get anything done with that new Tifa move. Maybe we'll find better enemies that are more well-suited for it, I suppose. I like the red for the armor. Yeah, it looks good. We just... Yeah, did heal everyone. Good. Alright. Yeah, that's cute. Really cute detail. Unique frogs. Got frogged. We all got frogged. Cloud was the only one who can't get frogged.
Sure is nice to go up there.
Nobody want him. Hello? What are we fighting? Ah, more Sahagan.
Don't overdo it.
We're going to Tifa then. I really got to learn which way to go to switch characters the right way. I'm very bad at that. I have Omni Strike ready right now. I have 2 ATB also. Star Shower, go! Hopefully Omni Strike. Yeah, Omni. Oh, I got Star Shower. It's done. Good. I might switch off this weapon. It's not really what I'm going for. I just want her to be the DPS. My DPS wife. Oh, Tifa's dead! Fuck. Yeah, she keeps dying. We've got to stop that from happening. Ow. Cloud's nearly dead. Alright, Aerith, I'd like you to do a Cura on Cloud. And Cloud... I'm getting my ass kicked a lot. Like, I'm bad at this game, it turns out. I'd like you to raise... Tifa, please. Run it back. Run it back. There you go. Oh, there's another one. I thought we were done. Yeah? You got something? You wanna get parried? No, you just wanna die. Alright then. Oi. Yeah, Aerith's running out of MP as well. Probably just go up ahead. We've gotta be getting to the exit here. Although if we're going through the train yard, we're not we might get a bench. I don't know. Oh no, this is happening. I should have healed us. Unless we might not fight all these. That's a lot of guys.
We're not delicious. Not even a little bit.
I don't know.
No. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Aerith. Go get help or something. Oh, yeah! Yeah, back to back. Sick. Yeah. Sick. And they've got their own language. I don't know if they understand ours. Yeah, got him. It did the thing I did in Yakuza 6 last time I played that. Bowling everyone in the room over by hitting one man. We did it! Sewer Survivor, Chapter 11. I don't think there's that many chapters left in the game. From what I know. Feels crazy to be at Chapter 11 in Midgar. In terms of what we got left to do, yeah, there's the plate blowing up, and then, as far as I remember, just going to Shinra HQ. Which is going to be a whole bunch of shit, of course.
This is what we've always done.
We're going to get to a point where I'm going to want to, like, there'll be like a point of no return, and I'm going to want to go do stuff on the side. May have found a lead as far as you want for less facial features. Let me see. Yeah, you're here to do evil shit, Reno. You have to deal with it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen that people do that. I considered it, but also, I don't know. I just want to cover the head with a helmet. Easier that way.
Don't worry. We'll make
Change the eyes to yellow or even black. Some other fiddling. Yeah. I did a little bit. I know, last time I played World, I did the whole... I made the skin all metallic, and I think in that, and definitely in Wild, there are, like, good face paints that are kind of like my face patterns. So I kind of just did that, but then also just covered it up. But I just like armor that covers the head, generally. Like, even more than I could enjoy those kinds of... The way those kinds of workarounds look. Transmog gets around that. Well, not for combining the scarf. I mean, it would work with the scarf, yeah. And it would be the option for that. But I don't think you're going to be able to combine it. Because my guess is that... Because the way it works is, when you get DLC like that, I think, you get that as a layered armor option. So you can apply it as layered armor. But it is absolutely... I mean, either way, no matter what, it's going to occupy a slot, right? Most likely, it's going to occupy the head slot. Which means, you know, you can't combine it with another piece of headgear. I wish you could, somehow, but there's no way that's going to be the case. Yeah, the trains!
Sector 7 should be just past that large maintenance facility.
They're looking forward to it.
I thought we stay in the light so we can see where we're going.
Yeah, and there wasn't really, like, a facility or anything in the original. I remember not Crisis Core, Dirge of Cerberus, like, expanded on this area more and had some indoor bits. So it kind of makes me think of Dirge. Dirge of Cerberus mentioned. Yeah, I'll just wear helmets because they're cool.
People don't come around here often. Not just because of the monsters, but because of the stories.
Oh?
What kind?
Everyone seems to think that the train graveyard is haunted.
This is new.
Those who lose their way out there in the dark of night will never, ever find their way back home again.
that right?
Oh, we'll just kill the ghosts. We kind of fought ghosts. Halloween episode, yeah. Haunted house.
Then let's hurry.
Trial of, test of courage. Well, hey, you know, maybe if they're scared, if Tifa's scared specifically, suspension bridge effect. We can go through all the Halloween or scary episode, you know, test of courage tropes. You know, we can use the suspension bridge effect to get Tifa to like us more. Sorry, it wasn't even the fight. It was Tifa like Star Trek getting transported in that jump scared me there. Cleansing materia improved. There we go. Yeah, we can just wail on the were-rats. One day devs will realize how to use microtransactions to give people sensible options. Nice as being able to add on a scarf for free would be. Yeah, I mean, I just won't buy it. I mean, maybe I will buy it. I'm not going to use it, though. I can't justify buying that cosmetic because I won't use it. Because it's just not exactly the way I want it to be. You know? Like, I want... Yeah, this looks like the wrong way. I want the exact scarf they're offering, but I also want it as part of a helmet. There's handprints on those boxes. What the fuck? Haunted boxes? Empty boxes. Weird. Carry it around your back while wielding the big sword. Yeah, exactly. I'm waiting for the inevitable tropey moment of like, oh, something spooky happens. But it's not actually like a threat that we fight or anything. And then Tifa is like, oh, and clutches to my arm. And you get the closeness from that. That's always a good bit. Weapon! Hello. Mithril Rod. Another one for Aerith. I think Aerith might have the most weapons now. Yeah, Cloud has 4. I mean, the menu is as big as it is, maybe for a reason. Yeah, Tifa has 4. No, Aerith has 4, so we're 4 for 4. Oh, that looks cool. Big magic damage. Ray of Judgment. Oh, beam. Oh, look at it. Ascending into the air. That's sick. Fires an energy burst that hits multiple times. Increased stagger damage bonus. Cost 2 ATB. So it's that's good, because Aerith doesn't really have a move that's that good for like single target stagger. Like, not stagger damage, but damage to a staggered enemy. You know what I mean? The big DPS check move. Cost 2 ATB. And just gotta strike a staggered enemy. Okay. I might equip it. I have to think about my materia, but let's look at the upgrades for it first. The box ghost. Beware! Feels like a Peace Walker side mission. Made Giga Chad and Wilds. Wanted to see if I could, and it looked too cursed not to keep. I guess they may have learned a thing or two. We've only got 2 cores available. They may have learned a thing or two with Street Fighter, because that has like very in-depth character creation, but you can go mega cursed with it. I don't know how cursed you can get with Wilds, but it's probably not that much. This is pure magic attack power and Bloodsucker, and more materia slots. This is singularly focused. Might get more cores, but hell yeah. She's kind of being my magic specialist right now, so I think we got to get the materia slots. Oh, we can see like that link that adds one. It's additional and additional, but these upgrades can create links. I guess I haven't really been using the all materia, so I don't really mind too much not being able to use it for now. Oh wait, now it's connected. Ah, the first one you buy is an upgrade. The second one always connects it. Interesting. Good. Okay, so that's connected, and we could get a thing or 2 more. Magic boost to full MP. No, gotta get Bloodsucker. Get Bloodsucker. Keep Aerith alive. Keep the healer alive with Bloodsucker. Fuck yes. And go in on magic attack power. Sweet. I like the Mithril Rod. People made Popeye. Exactly. People have made anything and everything. And gone completely crazy with it. Because it's an utterly silly system. Right, so... Oh, I haven't equipped it yet, but we're going to want to move these like so. We'll keep an eye on damage types. And right, we can change Tifa off so she can be doing elemental again. Yeah, we don't care about the feathered gloves anymore. I want my DPS wife back. It's kind of... It does more damage, is the thing. It doesn't do as much... Well, no, the metal knuckles are what I was using. It does not do more damage. Like, this is balanced, but, like, kind of towards melee, but it's also really, like, pretty big number, but this is better, and it's got the link slot. Well, this might have an upgrade that adds a link slot, but we'll go with this for now. Yeah, I kind of didn't want to reslot there. That's fine. We'll just deal. Right. So we had... Well, we were using the fire, so we'll continue with that. We never used chakra. I never do. We can put the elemental back on. Refocus is there. I've got to remember to maybe use it. Steal an ATB boost. I guess that's fine. I just got to remember to use ATB boost ever. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that'll do. Call it silly, I call it art. I mean, it can be both. No reason why it can't be both. Art can be silly. Right, pressing on. New staff in hand. But yeah, it's a cool looking one with the rings on each end of it, the staff. Oh, climbing up like the stacked carriages here. Neat. I remember this bit being... It was like the sewer is the longer bit, and then this bit was kind of short in the original. May still be. But they've generally expanded everything, so I expect more of that. Oh! Oh!
What was that?
Surely it was just a breeze, right? See, Cloud, you gotta stay... Oh, we're in slow walk. You gotta stay close to the girls so they can cling to you. That's the way. The protagonist way. Oh! What the fuck are these? Cripshay? I don't like them. Everyone's still spooked. Yeah, assess these. They are freaky. Nocturnal carnivores found in the train graveyard. These violent, aggressive creatures hunt for prey in packs and will not hesitate to set upon humans. No tactical data. Weak to ice. Got it. I guess we should switch Tifa to ice. But we'll have Aerith. Oh, I didn't equip the weapon because I'm stupid. I always forget. Okay, over to Tifa then. There we go. Just beat the shit out of him. And we got the heal on kill. That was 110 damage for a kill as well. That's pretty good. Glorp shitters. They are! Weird fucking glorpy creatures. Right, so remember to equip the mithril rod. There you go. Materia situation is the same, so we're all good there. And we'll change... I'll remember what I said I was going to do. And change this over to ice. Assuming we'll fight more of those things.
Did you guys hear it too?
Why would there be kids out here this late?
I don't know. Shit-ass kids. They sneak out and play in places they're not supposed to. Sounds sensible to me. Don't know about you. Good old squeeze through. That squeeze through felt like it went on for way longer than it needed to. But maybe it's just the perspective. Again with the hands. It's got to just be kids playing around here. I guess you would hope not with all the glorp shitters around. A squeeze through. We're packing them in. Literally. We're squeezing them in. Got him. Absolutely got him. And have a good sleep, Zoltar. Thanks for hanging out. Ghost! Orb! Orb! That's, well, it might not be paranormal. I mean, the paranormal exists. There's magic and shit and ghosts. I mean, we know, you know, we know people go, there's a place, there's an afterlife where people go when they die. That's paranormal. Shit's just real. 4K 60 FPS for once. Yeah, no. We do not get 6. I mean, I'm in the graphics mode. I could go into performance mode. Okay. Ghost drawings. Yeah, more Cripshays. I do want to use our new thing. We need to use it on a staggered enemy, but I think it's just bonus proficiency. It's bonus proficiency when you do that. You can still use it and get proficiency. There we go. Just gotta cast it. My god, the damage! Oh!
Can you take
Yeah,
over for me?
it's pretty wacky, yeah. That's sick. Steadfast block, which I don't really use, but it's good to have it leveled. As long as it's not maxed out, there's some value in leveling it. And have a good sleep as well, Assassin. Shimmy gameplay, yeah. Gameplay only for the slim. Hey. Thank you. 1 gil. It was a trap? I guess they were trying to spook me with the images. Wrong way! Fucking dickhead ghost kids. 1 gil. Fucking 1 gil. Bastards. Bastards. But no, it can't be ghosts. It's gotta be some... I don't know. They've got magic paint. Or magic ink or something. Just kids fucking around. It has to be. They've got some weird...
I'll take care of them.
I don't know, maybe megaphone-esque thing that they're altering their voices with.
One more shot.
Or, you know, just, you know, making noise through a metal tube. I'm sure you could find a metal tube around here. Yeah, we're letting Aerith take a lot of damage just to charge up Ray of Judgment. Yeah. So, I guess it makes sense, but it's a shame you can't retarget it, you know? And then we bring Tifa in, our heavy, to do the big damage. Pop. Okay, Aerith, you need to not die. So hit yourself with the Cura. Give yourself some self-care. Yeah, she's got like 2,000 health. That did like 3,000. So, Cura is just fine. Alright. We're approaching the structure. Ah, fuck. I looked up and I forgot there was a plate up there. I was like, that looks too close and too clustered together on an object to be stars. I was like, oh my god, is that a UFO? No. Stupid. It's the plate underside. Dumbass. Alright. Another... I mean, this is effectively a squeeze through. It's not like I can stop, but it doesn't matter. I mean, you can stop in a squeeze through, so... It's not a key element or anything.
Huh? What is that?
The time ghosts don't sound like this. Oh! No. This is still explainable through natural means. There was just some trap that was triggered to open a door.
All good, I think.
I thought we'd been pulled through the floor.
Still in one piece here, too. Guys?
The One Piece is real? Oh. No, there's got to be a hidden kid shining like a UV light on this stuff.
Fun, huh? Well, that's inviting.
It is, in a literal sense, yeah. Okay. I'll come on. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. That's just fact, I'm afraid. You're not gonna get me. I know you're just shit kids. These boxes don't have handprints. Interesting. I thought they would just all be like that for here. You've been working hard. If it was kids who did it, how'd they get up that high?
Well, what do you think?
They gotta have a forklift or something. Cherry picker.
I'm game.
Scissor lift thing.
But...
Yeah, Aerith is not scared. Tifa is scared. Oh. Oh wait, this is where this image comes from that I used before. I assumed it would be earlier, but I guess it wouldn't make sense. Hey!
You're just being modest. After you.
A flower in both hands. No. You know, this is nice. I'm here. This is what I was hoping for. I'm here for Tifa. Aerith is nice too. We actually break loose. Oh, maybe I could have sat there for longer. Oh well. I thought they would actually just come through with us and we'd be walking like that for a bit.
What was that?
They totally could have done it because we're being made to slow walk. What a man whore he is. He should be true to his destined wife, Tifa. And shoot down that harlot, that thieving witch, Aerith.
Found you.
Huh?
Hey, can we talk? Just for a bit?
What is it? Oh, real ghost! Real ghost. Holy shit. So how does this work? Like, they weren't able to return to the live stream? Oh. Looks like a DMC4 enemy now. Got drawings on his back. Oh. Oh, it's a different looking one. We gotta kill these children. I'm out here killing kids. It's just a ghost. All right, let's scan this ghost. So yeah, ghosts real, and the ghosts are real and happen. 100%. No uncertainty about that. Weak to fire. Damn. Well, I have my my all on fire, so we could make use of that. Spirit. Oh, do I have that equipped? I don't know if I do now. Actually, I might not. Anyway, spirits that drift about the train graveyard. These troubling pests set upon passerby and cause mischief as well as harm. To what end, no one knows. They cast shield when hit with physical attacks and reflect when used with magic. Use magic attacks when they have cast shield and physical attacks when they've cast reflect. Simple enough. And they can steal Turbo Ether. I might try and do a bit of stealing then. Hello, I would like to steal from you. Oh wait, you don't have it. No, no, Tifa. Fuck, sorry. I've never gotten it wrong that way before. Yeah, we'll see if we can steal a Turbo Ether. Did I get it? I didn't see a pop-up window for it. I guess not. But yeah, it's got Reflect on now, so we can just wail on it. Staggered! The stagger effect. One more, baby. I dropped a Turbo Ether, so that's good. Yeah, just beat the ghost to death. You can become the ghost puncher if you try hard enough. This one might not be hostile. Yeah. Don't murder that ghost.
That thing's dangerous.
I know, but even so.
Don't want to kill a child. Look, it's the sad one. It's not doing any harm. Might be the one that was leading us. Oh! Oh! That's bad. Yeah, he's just running away. Oh, or is he? Or is he becoming the train? Are we getting a train boss? Ghost train boss? Paga? This is all new, obviously. Like, nothing happened in the train graveyard originally.
Run!
Oh, okay, maybe it was just trying to do that, and it's not going to possess the train car.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cloud. You saved us.
Gonna learn today. I mean, I don't know if that was that ghost, because it seems like it was running away, and then something else came from the same spot. It's hard to say.
Gonna need to find another way through.
Alright. Ah! Oh, not ghosts. Ah, it's more of these things, so I can, well, I guess I'm doing air things. Although maybe, I don't know, no, we're not going to be able to get their stagger up like this. They're just going to get the shit beaten out of them. Oh, no! Get off my wife! Stop that, you. Oh, I whiffed it. I killed the one I wasn't targeting. There we go. Elemental weaknesses. Okay. Yeah, we're heading that way. There were just ghosts there. You'd think you'd be able to get over there, but no. Maybe we do go further back then? Where the ghosts were? The Magosties? We can go in... No, cannot go in here. I thought that was open. Can't go out the way we came. The chest over there. May I progress? Do we go back this way now? We just got an area to search. What indeed? Outside of just jumping over some easily passed track. Oh! That's not a ghost child. That's a ghost train, or a ghost announcer at least. Oh god! That was some PT shit with the voice modulation. Spooky. Oh! Right. That indicates this. They put a light on it. That would have missed it otherwise. All aboard for the graveyard. Ghost train, ghost train. The chance still exists. Fighting a ghost train from the inside. Oh, no.
That's not funny,
Guess the crane's up there.
All right, we can use that. We'll probably maybe get through this section, or at least a bit more of it, before we call it. Because, yeah, I don't have to worry too much about, like, playing one of my big marathon games just once a week as much anymore. Because we're going to do more of this later in the week. On Sunday, I think. Yeah. Another Phoenix down. Thanks. And I appreciate arrows pointing me in the right direction, because I always want to go in the wrong direction. And I also want chests. Oh, I can't cross that. It's a little bit precarious, so I guess I understand. So this would be the crane.
It's not working.
Ah.
There's no power coming through.
Never that
I wonder
easy.
if this is another prank. Someone might be messing with the power supply to make us run around.
Speaking of Marathon, guess which series recently got their third and final game put on Steam? Yeah, Marathon! I do intend to get around to it, for sure. It is on the list. And it's probably a good one to do in the near-ish future. Like I've said, I want to... The reason why I'm doing the double streams now instead of starting a new thing after Morrowind means I can finish one of these things that I'm doing faster. And then those slots that open up are going to be for short-term stuff. And then maybe when I finish the other thing, like the second marathon to be finished, I'll probably do another marathon but have it be a shorter thing. So it could be the marathon. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. It's definitely up there. Thanks for the MP.
I found you.
Did you? Oh god, you did. Oh Jesus. Scary. Alright, these... They are weak to fire. I should maybe change Tifa to that. Because these are the bigger threat physically right now. Focus on him, please, so we can do damage. And we can do a bit of fire, in fact. And I don't think we have the range to hit the other target, so I'll have it be single target. But just a fire should be fine. Yep, easy peasy. And you're immune to magic, so we go in with the wife. And beat the shit out of you. Punch Ghost! Punched into the afterlife. What a way to go. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Nothing over there. We can go this way. Nice. Nice. But yeah, in terms of when we... Oh, can't go that way either. But yeah, in terms of both the marathons, I don't know which will finish first. It's probably going to be this. It's probably going to be FF7. Because we got to do this and the Yuffie DLC stuff, and then Rebirth, which is still a lot of... which is still a lot of game, of course. But, you know, we've got... With MGS, we're finishing Portable Ops. We'll probably do a bit of Plus as well. I think that's tomorrow. Then there's 4, then there's Peace Walker, then Ground Zeroes, then Phantom Pain. That's like a lot of longer games. Not this way. No, I want to go out this door. Is that right? Is that where the chest is? No. Oh, no, we need to go, like, further back that way. Okay. I kind of just went this way immediately, not knowing which was right or wrong, but I assume the door on the right to us now that would have gotten us here much more easily, that was probably locked. We did have the child's drawings that said, come this way, though. Yeah, door has been unlocked. That was locked from the other side. Okey-dokey. Alright. Yeah, with Portable Ops, there's a lot to it, and there's a lot you could do, but it's not in terms of, like... I guess the only thing you can really grind for to unlock that's of note or of interest is, you know, getting your tech and medical teams up to max. And getting all the stuff from that, because you can get stealth camo. But, you know, Peace Walker and Ground Zeroes have a lot more going up. Not Ground Zero, Peace Walker and Phantom Pain have a lot more going on in that regard. There'll probably be, it might be more than one stream for Ground Zeroes, because I could definitely get through the main story, probably do that in like less than an hour if I were going fast, which I'm not going to do. But I'm going to try to do all the side content available in that game, and there's a fair bit. But, yeah, Peace Walker, there's more to unlock. You can, like, build up a good Metal Gear Zeke through repeated Monster Hunter missions with the bosses. And then, you know, Phantom Pain's just a big game. Locked from the inside.
I saw a door on the other side of this place.
What is this, a survival horror game?
Choice might be to find another room.
Probably is downstairs, then. Yeah, I'm always... I keep, like... The game's a step ahead of me, or I'm a step ahead of it. And it makes it awkward. Because the thing to do would be to come here and then go towards the way you're supposed to go. And then you'd be like, oh, it's locked. I need to find another way. But then me, I'm always trying to go the wrong way. So I go the wrong way, and I'm like, oh, this is probably the right way, actually. So I need to go check the right way to make sure that it's the right way long term. Not the right way short term. And I spend more time than I need to. Alright.
Coming through.
Oh, hello. Oh, good, it's you, not ghosts. Yeah, you go for it, Tifa. You kick their goddamn asses. Okay, nope, we want to Ray of Judgment. Hit you with the Aerith Blast. Yeah! You'll love to see it. And beat the shit out of the remaining one. Nice. Ghosty boxes. Thank you. Alright, this should lead up to the power room, right? I saw there was a chest on the ground floor on the other side, but that'll probably be once we've got the bridge down. Oh, this was probably... I don't know if we checked this one. It was probably also locked on it. It didn't say door unlocked, but presumably, right? It didn't say it. Is that music? They've got music here? They've got 1,000 gil here? Wow. Money, money. Ah, potions and music. Oh, banger! Like a funky, almost little bit jazzy version of, you know, Those Who Fight. Or Let the Battles Begin, whichever one it is. Banger! Disc containing a song reminiscent of the olden days. Yeah, it's a good one. Hell yeah. They've got discounted Phoenix Downs and regular Phoenix Downs. Same with the Ethers. I'll buy the Ethers. Thank you. We'll probably... I don't know. I think this might be a good place to call it, though. Like, we're kind of in the middle of this whole ghost thing, but it's about 4 hours. And we got a bench. I feel like benches are nice stopping points. Yeah. And again, I don't have to worry about, you know, going, you know, playing way more of it, you know, this stream, because we're going to play it later this week. I have more freedom in that regard. Yeah, convenient rest spot. Convenient, like, yes, convenient, but convenient also like, everything, you know, the whole place is trash, but the upkeep here is kind of good. Maybe they just like the song, and, you know, based, fair to them. Yeah, we're resting at night as well. But yeah, let's call it there for today, and we'll be back for more of this on Sunday. That'll probably be the whole, I mean, yeah, we'll definitely get back to, the slums. So probably, unless there's more side stuff to do between, like, this point and, you know, Reno blowing up the plate and the next fight with him. There may well be, knowing this game. So we'll see about that. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be back with finishing Portable Ops. And I don't think I have much in the way of grinding I want to do for it. So we'll just go in. We'll go in, we'll get it done. And then we'll... I don't know. I might... So yeah, if we start a new game, we'll get Ocelot. And then I might be able to transfer that save into Plus. So I'll maybe do that, then get into Plus. And just have a little look at Plus. Spend a bit of time on Plus and see what happens from there. But yeah, if I finish that early... Definitely not going on to MGS4 straight away, because I want specifically to spend the start of the first MGS4 stream sitting at the install screen, because it's part of the experience. But yeah, until next time, I hope you have a very lovely morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it might happen to be. wherever you are, and I'll see you around. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.